Yes, guys, people, welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to another W, another clean.
Your mic is on mute.
I was gonna ruin my intro like that. I can't be bothered. But yeah, we beat Tottenham again, basically. So big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Ryan's already here trying to check out his potential losers in the Carabao Cup final. But yeah, big up everyone that can let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. And let's get straight into it. Fata, bro, you were at the game. Talk to me about the atmosphere and everything. That was the last 24 hours been.
I'm knackered. I nearly broke my back yesterday. It was mad celebration, bro. Even though I was a few rows behind the celebration, but bro, it was hectic. It was chaotic, man. But yesterday was a bit mad, man. I feel like it's the fourth time we beat them this season, but at the end of the day, I just think that it's a good win on what have been, around 4.5 months for Chelsea for the last, like 1.5 months. So it's just nice to end the month on a high, and we got this 2 week off and sit back and chill, basically.
Damn right. And Josh, we'll go to you as well. How's the last 24 hours been for you, my guy?
Yeah, man, really good. Really solid performance. Got the important 3 points going into a bit of a break here, which is good. Saw a couple of really bright performances yesterday, which I think was nice to see. Spurs are horrendous, so that's a I don't know how much we take away from that. They're a really, really poor side. But yeah, it's always great to beat Spurs. It's a big 3 points. Time to rest and get a break now.
Yeah, you know it's well deserved too. I know we're gonna miss the football for 2 weeks, and my content's gonna be in the fucking mud, but it's needed. It's so needed. The level of fatigue we've seen in this team over the last month or two, we need this break. And it'll actually mean we look forward to a game when we come back. Thankfully. So yeah, the 2 weeks of content, which will be probably a bit dry, but we are gonna try and do comparison videos on here. It's the only real content we can try and do. So we're going to work on that, and we'll come up with some other content ideas for you guys too. Guys, everyone, we get it, but I don't really care if people smoke or not. It's not that deep. I'm not inhaling nothing, so I don't
No, we're smoking that Spurs pack, man. Let's go.
Yeah, you enjoy that Tottenham back, bro. There's 4 of them to go around. Ziyad, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, man, like you guys are saying, it's always good to get a win against Tottenham. Although they are shit, and it's not like this changes a lot, but it's good to end on a win, considering all the bad circumstances, and to have that break. Habibi, Shisha, Hakim, Ziyech, you know what I mean? Like, put respect on that guy's name. Look what happens when he plays in his position. That's one thing we've been calling for. Play him in his position, and he shines. Man, I'm so happy for this guy, because he gets a lot of shit, and so many of our fan base just want to give no chance to play him out of position, and he has to perform. But he was in position yesterday. Last few games he was in position as well, and he played well. So big respect to him, and always good to beat Tottenham. Just hopefully we see a difference after the 2 week break, because we're going to need to improve a lot of stuff to play for.
Yeah, we will talk on Hakim Ziyech because there are a few apologies that need to be dropped out. So we will get into that. W, what are you telling me, bro?
I don't know who W is, but I'm assuming you're talking about me. But yeah, it was a good game. 3 points against Tottenham. What can you say more?
All right, cool. We'll call you Poku Doku from now on. Fine, I can't be asked. I don't even know where you got that name from, but it's cool. It's cool. Right, we'll get into the stream. And the first thing, like we said, we have to talk about Hakim Ziyech. And first off, I'm going to put my hands up. We did not take into account Hakim Ziyech as a right winger as opposed to a right forward. When you play him on the right-hand side and you play him as a wide forward, there is a completely different animal there. We saw it in the first leg against Spurs. We saw it again yesterday. Fact is, I think it's already been obvious, but this game just proved it. He ain't a player for a 3-4-3. You can't play him in that sort of position because he doesn't feel comfortable there. The ball retention isn't good enough, and he has no impact on the game. You play him out wide, It's a completely different animal. This guy was
Yeah,
pinging passes left, right, and centre. He should have had 3 assists in that game if it wasn't for the absolute clown up front. But he at least got the goal because he deserved something out that game. Man of the match, brilliant performance. Ziyech, I know you wanted to talk about Ziyech from the start, so I'll go to you. Talk to me about Ziyech.
The thing with
Go on, father.
You
Go on,
know,
father.
Ziyech. Fucking hell, man. God,
Go on, father.
No, go Z, Ziyech, because
Whoever wants to go first, innit?
that's your boy, innit, though, Z?
Bro, I love this guy, man. The first season he joined, I got a name with I got to show the name back on it, bro. Like it's not hard to see that when you have a player that's being his whole career on the right hand side, right, hugging the line, literally hugging the line, and then cutting in on the left, crossing it in, doing certain passes. Like that's what you need to get out of him. There's no need in putting him right in the middle of the pitch where he's got no time to play. And you say some players that, okay, you need to adapt. But no, when you're playing like that your whole career, you can't expect him to adapt, especially when he's going into his prime, in his prime of his career. Like, Ziyech is not the time player to receive the ball and then quickly, oh my God, I need to make a decision. No, right? He likes to play with bring the ball to his feet, look up, pick a pass, take a couple of people on, people making runs into the box. That's what he does. And that's what he can do in this position. And that we haven't seen that a lot. But when we have seen it, the fun thing is he's performed. Even on the Lampard, in the start of Lampard's reign, he was playing on the right. He scored against. He played well against Leeds. Scored against Burnley, Sheffield United. He played well. All this was on the right hand side. Play him on the right hand side, and he performs. And the good thing for Ziyech, because a lot of the fan base want him gone in the summer, a good thing for Ziyech is that it looks like Tuchel wants to play his formation going forward. As long as we can sort out a CDM,
he can shoot from outside the box.
he can do everything. In that position. He can do everything.
Yeah, he benefits coming off the right because when he's hugging the touchline, he has more space to cut inside on his left. When he's more inside, he don't have that time.
And even then, he just has more freedom because he prefers those long passes.
And as long as Tuchel sorts out that Chelsea sort out Tuchel for that CDM, I don't see anyone replacing Ziyech on the right hand side if we end up playing a 4-3-3 or formation similar to that.
Every game,
no one will replace him on that right hand side as long as we sort out CDM.
I think it's just the final ball that is still lacking more often, and we just feeding too much on Lukaku's yesterday. He just wasted the chances.
Final ball definitely was not the problem yesterday. Absolutely not. Like everyone's talking about how poor the DMs were. The DMs were not the problem in that first half because we should have been 2 or 3-0 up.
People need to stop with this. Lukaku does not get fed. It is such waffle.
No. Today, I agree with it for previous games. I don't agree with it for the Tottenham game because he did get fed. That whole team suited him perfectly. He says the team doesn't fit him. He doesn't have the right system. He had the right system on yesterday, and he was the worst player on the pitch. Absolutely stunk it out, and now I can't be asked for any of his excuses.
But Lewis, can I just back to Lukaku one moment? Do you think we are creating as much as we're creating now as much as we did for Werner last season?
I mean, Werner had more chances at that point last season.
Because Werner creates himself.
Also, because
like the fact that Werner created more chances last season, but he also created more movement for himself. Lukaku this season, we haven't created as much chances for him, but the excuse doesn't run for the Tottenham game. He got given 3 big chances in the first half, and he was in the right position for them too.
The thing with Lukaku,
we say feed Lukaku and he'll score. We fed Lukaku and he missed.
He's getting lazy, you know.
But it's the thing with Lukaku that frustrates me. It's the things that he's supposed to be good at. But I was seeing Davinson Sanchez bodying him off the ball. He cannot.
Yeah, I was seeing this guy drop on his ass, no balance, nothing. It was horrific. It was terrible.
He wasn't that great yesterday because we're just feeding the ball to him a lot, and the fact that yesterday's kind of tells you about our front four. Like we play well. It's just that he needs to be in that position to have a shot on goal. And yesterday he was like, man, it's like
he was.
He's getting lazy because yesterday when
his work effort is weird.
It was the second half, I believe, and Mason Mount won the ball high up the pitch, and the guy was just looking at him, and Mason Mount was pretty much driving into the 18-yard box, and this guy was pretty much standing still waiting for it. Fucking move, run to the box, you're a unit. Make life hard for the defenders. He doesn't do it.
Was good
he doesn't. I saw him running at Højbjerg in the second half, and Højbjerg wasn't even looking stressed.
Can we talk? Big up, everybody. Sorry, I'm late.
No worries,
Mace
man.
was good. Yes, Mace was good yesterday.
Yeah,
So
in his
let's
natural position,
get it
he's so
twisted.
he's
Like
he just looks so much comfortable.
you put Mace in that position in a box to box CAM role.
Even
with CM.
Kovacic, I thought Kovacic was very good.
Yeah.
In the number 8.
Like
Everybody
if you want to give
was
him
good
minutes, you
besides
have to
Cho
give.
and
If you
Lukaku.
want to
Yeah,
give
I
up
agree.
flowers, you
Yeah.
have to give him Mace
Cho
one
was
as well.
good. Cho was good.
He had a
Cho
good
got
second.
better
He
in
had
the
a good second
half.
half.
I don't think he was
Yeah.
good.
Hold
Cho
on.
got
He
better
was
in
a
the
poor.
second half.
I was ready for him to come off at halftime. He was shocking in the first half.
Poor.
Somebody
The only
called me
reason why I
Alex.
weren't focusing on Cho was because of Lukaku.
Somebody said Alex's smells. How do you fucking know?
No, do you know what? I
Don't
feel
fall
like
for that, man. Why are you nibbling on that one out of everything?
I feel like
It's just funny. I was like,
no,
fair
come,
enough.
come sniff me. Come sniff me.
Oh
You
my
stupid
god.
dear Lord.
Yo, the most I rewatched the game again because I was so I was so entertained by I thought seriously people gonna say that everybody is so biased about Lukaku, seriously. I knew that it will happen. That's why I didn't want a guy in the first place. I knew he didn't improve from Inter Milan. I knew he didn't. I don't understand what people were watching at Inter Milan. There's the other 2 strikers that actually
Goal
did
scoring
it.
stats. That's possibly.
Yo, do you know who you like? Goal starting stats. You wanna go to that person?
Werner.
His goal in stats. It's even him. I don't want to get in it. What funny was the stepovers. Yesterday, those giant stepovers from Lukaku was so funny. It looks like Assassin's Creed with those blades. I thought he's gonna kill somebody with those legs, man. When he step over that ball, man. That 45, that 53 size shoe. That's not a shoe when you step over. That's skis. That means that you step over with the skis, man. That's how bad they look.
It's the step overs with ankle weights on his feet.
That's the thing. And
You didn't know anything.
What's crazy is that
pretty much
actually-
yesterday. What? Yeah.
go ahead, Father. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna play that front 4 again, I think we should stick with the back 4 at the time being
Lewis,
while Grisham is out.
Yeah, no question. We should be playing a back 4 right now for sure until all the
Nah,
wingbacks
we
are healthy.
can't. We can't. Do you know what? We can't
You
play
sure?
a back 4.
We just played
I don't
4
know,
games, man.
because the thing is with back 3, yeah. Because if we go to a back 3 again, and all of a sudden we became predictable. That's my issue about it. Let's just think that we know.
No,
right
my
now.
only worry is it's not the tackle defense, it's the midfield. Because when you have Jorginho, he's going to get bypassed.
Yeah, so he won't play.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we played Koba Conte. And when Chalo's back, I think he could play right back for Asby really well in that setup.
Sorry, Josh. I think
No, you're fine.
it's time to everybody take a L beside me because I never criticized Sar. I'd never want him out of a club. But rest of you, take your L on Sar.
Yeah, Sar's a baller.
He was very good
Because-
yesterday.
I'll
He was
hold
very
that
good,
one. I'll hold that one
Because
on
of-
fucking.
Because of
Ziyech
him,
too,
we can
so that's
actually
cool.
play back 4 and a good. And that means that it's not always Alonso that needs to be started.
Yeah, for me, if Ziyech didn't play yesterday, I thought Sar would have been my man of the match. To be perfectly honest with you, I thought he was that good.
Don't forget Thiago Silva.
Well, no, Thiago was great. He scored a set piece goal. Thiago's always a 9 for me. I'm just talking expectation versus how he played. I thought he was awesome yesterday. He made some great tackles. He was shithousing. He was big. He's a big, strong kid. He's getting better every time playing with those guys. I thought he was very good. Back just on Lukaku really quick. I thought, if I'm judging him honestly, I thought his overall game, not the goal scoring and the misses, his overall game I thought was pretty good yesterday. Thought he held the ball up okay. I thought he made runs. He wasn't being a bitch. He was giving guys thumbs up when they were looking for him, trying to make passes into him. He had 2 huge misses. Obviously we all saw. I think if he had gotten 1 goal for me, I would have thought he had a really good game.
It was his best performance since the documentary.
Yeah, I think so too. Just
It
like
says a lot.
overall game, the
Says a
misses
lot.
were bad. Like the
It
early
doesn't
miss.
say a lot. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like it's
Right.
not like it's significant step, but
It's just he had more chances, but it's because the formation was suited to him. But I
Mhm.
expect if you've been complaining about the system, that as soon as it gets suited to you, you make it count, and he didn't.
Do you reckon first half
We
like
played better when we stopped feeding him in the second half.
Yeah, do you reckon like you felt a bit sorry for Lukaku?
I
in that
disagree. I
first
think
half?
there was
Lack
something
of
No.
different
service.
that changed.
Lack of
I think
service.
something
first half.
different that changed.
Yeah.
What do you
Go
think
ahead, Martin, go ahead.
changed?
I think we were so one-dimensional in the first half that everything had to go from Aunt and Ziyech. Everything we were so dimensional, so predictable that we only grew because Cho did not help on the left side completely.
No.
Cho did help.
Cho,
What about?
Not in the first half.
not in the first
Did
half.
help.
Not in the first half.
Let me finish. The minute that he started taking on Tsanganga one-on-one and he was not afraid, he like the minute that he got one-on-one, that's when we ease up. Like defense, they defense did not only expect the threat from the right, they start to kind of like spread, and we opened up more often because we became, instead of one-dimensional, go for only right side, we went start to making threats on the left, so the defense was unbalanced.
Yeah.
That's why I think that I'm not gonna say Cho changed it, but because of Cho, I don't know, kicking a butt by Tuchel at the halftime
I
or whatever.
Don't get me wrong.
Tuchel got in his ass at halftime. It was like, listen, this guy's on a yellow card, man. You better start going at him, or I'm going to take your ass off the pitch. Because
Yeah, but I think
he was much more direct at Tanganga in the second half.
Yeah, like I think as the game grew on, he
But
got more
still no end
confident.
product once he got past him. Still no end product once he passed him.
Don't get
He
me
doesn't,
wrong.
he doesn't get a lot of credit on the assist. He basically laid a ball to.
Hold on, W.
But
Before you get,
didn't Cho win the free?
no.
You guys not hear me?
We
Yeah, we can hear you.
we hear you. We just try to avoid you. That's
Yeah.
two different things.
But go back to Lukaku again.
Listen.
Like I thought.
He-
Relax yourself. I thought he was
He's-
good at holding a ball in the first half, but I just feel like
Thunder.
he's trying to look for the movement that is suited for him in that first half. That's why he didn't. He gets so many
Don't you see he has
chances.
minutes? He's like coming.
Yeah,
I swear on my life, your mic's not bugging me. I can't even hear you.
your mic is not working, man.
Yeah, your mic even bugging. You're in Starbucks or McDonald's and all that, man.
Yeah, what's going on with Havertz though?
Nothing. He
Nothing.
didn't play. Let's talk
He
about
didn't
the
play,
play
yes.
that we played for a second. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
One quick mention. Do you remember the moment that I think Ziyech passed the ball into the space to Cho?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And remember the goalkeeper came out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To the people
Yeah,
that
he stopped.
says that thank you. That's a one thing. But do you remember that the actual that people saying that Cho was actually fast? If you look at that moment, how slow Cho is, man. Oh my god!
I don't
was
think
like,
that's
I thought he was gonna get it, and then he stopped at the last minute too.
I don't think that's
I don't
down
know,
to his
man.
pace. I think that's down to fear.
What do you mean by fear? Like, what is he fear of?
He didn't want to get taken up by the goalkeeper, so he just stopped. So I think if he
What?
if he carries on running,
If
he
you
gets
want to risk and get that foul on penalty spot, why not? Like,
That
No,
was
Hudson
gonna
Boyd
be
as
a
well.
red card. That will be a
I
red
think-
card
that would be a red card on the on
on
Lloris
the
side.
goalkeeper. Yeah.
Last man on the pitch.
I'm not sure how Doherty stayed on the pitch yesterday. Aside from
Oh my
I think
God,
it was a straight red on the stamp. But even if it wasn't, it should have been a yellow, and he probably should have been booked again in that game for a second yellow. I don't know how he was very lucky to be on the pitch yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Let me
thought
go
the
through
whole-
a few of these
Oh,
super
he
chats.
knew. He
Yeah,
knew
go
I
on,
was talking
really
about
quick,
him. He knew I was talking about him.
One
My
sec.
favorite
Ace
Smalowa-
Ready says Ziyech is a magician. Just make sure he don't do that other magic act and he disappears the next two games. Can't be asked.
Facts.
Look good yesterday. We need that. Yeah, we want to see more consistency from Ziyech, but
yeah.
I can't lie. Him playing out wide is half the reason for why he's in this position. So we need to see him in that position more too. Go AM also says Brick Boots Bolingolo doesn't need a heat map because he leaves craters all over the pitch. Tell my man to drop the microphone and pick up a diet plan. That had some energy behind it. But fair play in it because he's been horrific in that game. He was our worst player in the first half. JJ Bridge says at least Lukaku is available, even though he's not scoring. What's Christensen's excuse, faking injuries every week? Get him out of here, Lewis, off to Barca. Why are we bringing Christensen into this? He wasn't even on the bench. Now, why are we doing this? We don't even need AC slander.
Maybe I
Bullshit.
can't lie. I have a feeling like Jump might be that behind that burner account.
I actually thought Lukaku looked more fit yesterday too. If I'm being honest, like when you saw, like he didn't look. I thought it looks like he's getting a bit more fit and conditioning wise too. But
Well,
yeah, I
it's
mean,
gonna be a
gotta
break for
score
2
those.
weeks. He's
Yeah, he's
mojo back.
played like 10 games in a row. He should
He
be
just
fit.
needs a goal. He just needs a goal. For
No, but
confidence.
international break now. He's gonna get
Oh,
it way back.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll see.
technically, it's not a natural break. Just call it transfer.
Oh, thank you, fella.
Transfer
Thank
break.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We do have to hope these guys take a little bit. I know everyone's leaving and flying out, going on holiday. They have to make sure that they do be careful while they're gone. We don't need them all coming back fucking sick and being around people all this whole time. So it'd be nice if.
Hudson Odoi is off to Ghana.
Yeah, I saw, and Rudiger's going to Sierra Leone. But
Really?
I just want them all to like at least keep in mind that they still have to not get sick while they're out there. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. For me, Ziyech yesterday, that was his best game in a Chelsea shirt. If I'm being honest.
Look at Ryan trying to be cool.
Lewis, if I were you,
Look at Ryan
I would
trying to
time
be
out
cool.
Ryan in the chat.
He's saying
Look
who's
at-
Christensen? Does he play for Chelsea? You want to know who Christensen is? Okay, cool. This guy. If I can find it. Where is it? Don't tell me. I didn't delete it, did I? There it is. Yeah, he's the guy that dropped 2 man of the matches on your club's head. Virgil van Dijk's backyard, and he bagged 2 man of the matches in front of your guy. What are you saying, bro? Daniel, what are you telling me, my guy? You all good?
Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Yo, what's he doing? Yo. I'm good, man. Listen, it was a good game, man. Spurs, that's our ground. We kind of own it. I feel like they should pay us like a lease. You know what I mean? Like we own them, whether it's at their ground, it's at our ground, it's at any ground.
We're still unbeaten in that ground. We're still unbeaten in that ground.
That's what I'm saying. Their ground, they need to pay rent, and then when they come to us, they need to pay rent too.
Yeah. Give us a training fee for those training session
For the
games.
fucking privilege of playing against Chelsea. You know what I mean? That's a privilege at
How
this
long
point.
do you think Kante is gonna live after the summer?
No.
No, I think it's 1 more year.
He'll give them one
Scott, give me
summer to see
10,
if they're for
and I'll
real
send
about
you
backing
in.
him.
Depends if Johnny turns up or
Kante
not.
leave. What? Kante? Why would Kante leave, man? Come on, redneck. What's wrong with you?
I think he'll give him a summer to see if they're.
I don't think Kante is going to leave, to be honest. This
No.
luxury role that we have.
I need J5 to leave, not Kante.
Yeah. I think
What's wrong with
Kante's 1 more
J5
year.
yesterday?
It's not
I'll be real. He weren't great yesterday. He weren't great.
Because that system doesn't.
He
fit
got
him.
better in the second half, but the first half he did get bypassed a few times.
He's pointless in that system. He's not required to maintain possession in that system.
I feel like
I thought he got better at in the second half. First half though, he wasn't great.
Yeah, but if we
I
play
feel like because Burt won causing so much problems in that midfield though. I
You
think
know
Burt
what?
won.
He got better. He got better second half.
He did get better second half, but it
definitely
wasn't
helped
much
him.
better.
But you know what it is? I think this
How
system
cheap is
again. I've been mentioning this system for a long time, not because of just the attacking players or just even him. It's because of it suits a lot of our players, right? And I said when those two got injured, when Reece James and Chilwell got injured, right? You can make up for like Sarr being a left back, right? You can kind of, because then you have an attacking player in front of them actually giving you attacking input. When you have a wing back, you have to do both. Alonso is not going to give you either one. He's not going to give you any attacking input recently, and defensively he's shit, right? So you basically get nothing. Aspie the same way. If you make Aspie a right wing back, attacking wise, he will make runs, but not really going to give you anything. Defensively, he's going to get spun, right? So to make up for that, if you have Sarr at left back, he gives you nothing going forward, but defensively he's solid, right? And his passing is solid, and his positioning is solid. So at least you know that whoever is on that side doesn't have to worry about him on the defensive end. So someone like Cho can just go forward and play forward. It's not perfect, right? You don't have overlaps, but it's a better fit for what we're doing right now to get us through this tough period than otherwise, than
Yeah,
having the main attacking input or output be Alonso or whoever else who just is just not good, man. It's just
yeah.
not. It just doesn't work.
It fits this personnel way better than trying to force Asby and Alonso to play wing back. Like, and the only change I'll make is once Chalo is healthy, I'll slot Chalo in at the right back spot.
Well, I'll play Chalo DM.
Nah.
You have possibilities, right? Because
Yeah.
we've seen Tuchel play him at DM against Juve when he wanted to go to this 4-3-3. He played him played him in DM, so it's possible for him to do it again.
As well.
He could play him next to
I would not
Kovacic or
play
Conte.
Ruben there.
Here,
I would
I
not
think
play
we
him.
can
Ruben,
actually.
There's another player that can play as a DM. Lewis's boy, isn't it?
Ruben.
Christensen,
Who,
yeah.
AC? Yeah, it could do. Yeah, he's done it
But
before.
for me, the number one guy is probably going to be Conte, and then the number two is going to be Georgie. That's
As
what's
a
going to
lone
happen.
DM.
Like people,
Well, as a
yes,
lone DM, nah, Kante as a lone DM don't run.
where is this coming from? Like,
It
where is
does
this
run,
myth
but
coming
we
from?
just-
Oh, he played
no,
on a
Lewis,
Lampard
no.
a lot.
Yeah,
Playing
and he
Kante
and he
in a
did
low
well
DM.
against teams that parked the bus. When it was teams that
Yeah.
press us, he got
No,
battered.
Lewis, Kante in a low DM works fine.
Jorginho
It's
gets
just that
bad
we
with
can
team
bring
No,
out
It,
so
it
much.
doesn't. It
No, it
doesn't.
Bro, we can
No,
just
it
we
doesn't.
can bring
No,
out
it
so much
doesn't.
more.
I've had
in
this
him.
argument with Chelsea fans for years. Kante is a
Yeah,
box-to-box
no, it doesn't.
midfielder.
He
He's
can,
not
but
a
No,
DM.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah,
Slow
he's
down.
better
You know,
for
When he,
look.
wait, no.
We need
Here's
to
the
stop.
thing.
We
Here's
need
the thing, right? It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest role for him, but in our current team, he's our best lone DM. This is something Lampard realized very early
No,
on as well.
because you need a lone DM to sit. Kante is not a
Yeah.
sitter. He is a
He has
presser.
I
to
said
press.
in our current, like I said, in our current team, right? And we can say national team is different and everything else, but he's always been the most defensive player in his national team as the lone player. You can't tell me
No,
Pogba,
he's been the best tackler in that team because he roams around breaking
who's
up
more
play.
defensive than him
Yeah, obviously
I'd say
Kante,
Jorginho. He sits deeper than him.
in his
Kante
France.
plays
Who's
box to
more
box.
who's more
Jorginho
defensive?
isn't
No,
box
he's
to
talking
Who's
box.
more
about in a
defensive
French
than him
national
in
team.
France?
Lewis,
We
that's
can't
what I
use the
was
word
saying, Lewis.
defense and Jorginho in the same sentence, guys.
Who's
It
more
doesn't-
defensive
But that's
than him
what
in
I'm
France?
saying. Kante
Pogba.
is very good
Pogba? Are you serious?
CDM.
No, Verratti is playing right beside him.
No, Verratti doesn't play for France. Oh, you're
Yeah,
talking
he's
about
Italian, bro.
Italy.
Rabiot.
My point is
I
this:
thought we were
Conte
talking
is the
about
most.
Jorginho.
No, I'm talking
Oh, no,
about
no, no.
Conte in that role, right? We've only seen Conte in that role for 18
Who's
games
play-
under
who-
Lampard,
who-
or 20
who's
games
playing
under Lampard, right?
Oh.
And we didn't concede that many goals.
I agree with
That's
Dan.
number one. Number two, when we saw him in the France team, he was the most defensive player. The player next to him was Pogba, right? And Pogba doesn't have a defensive ball in his entire fucking body, right? Conte wasn't sprinting forward away from his position, or blah blah blah. He only does that for our team because he has to. He has to progress the ball. He has to roam forward and shit. Like if he doesn't have to do that with eights, he's not going to do that. He's just not like people talk like he's an ill-disciplined player who will just bomb forward if he's told not to. I don't think that's the case. And with every other player in that DM role, especially with Lampard, there is a excuse for like the center backs. Why were they shit? Oh, it's Lampard tax. But there's no excuse for in a few games. I think it was 2 games that he got spun in that DM role. It was Arsenal. I remember that. It was an Arsenal game. Apart from those games, Conte was great in that DM role. So if we want to give Lampard tax for everybody else, want to give Lampard tax for Christensen during that time, want to give Lampard tax for Rudiger during that time, but we can't give tax for Conte, even though he was great in that role in most games. In some games he wasn't. We want to use that to say he can't play that role. I don't think that's really fair.
Okay, was there a
top?
top team that he performed well in under Lampard in that lone DM role?
Was there a top team that Christian was wonderful in?
Your Mark's bugging, Daniel.
What was that?
Your Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi is fast as Jorginho.
Yeah, but I'm
Everything,
saying,
everything is faster than him. Man.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
No,
be
I
arsed.
think everywhere. Like I think definitely you can play him a couple of times as a single six, but I don't think you can play them all the time.
you think you play Ruben
I think
there?
against teams that press you, you can't play him as a lone
Yeah,
six.
yeah.
Against teams that sit deep and park the bus, you can do it. Because
Can you
he'll
play
get
against-
caught out of position too much against teams that press us.
Or you could just play a 4-2-3-1 and have 2 sixes.
I tell you the truth. I think maybe Kovacic can try. I don't think we ever played Kovacic as single six.
Yeah, we have.
I think we've tried it in a few
Yeah.
games,
We have.
and I don't even remember what went wrong with it in those games, but we
It was
never
the Man
persisted
City
with
game.
it.
It was the Man City game.
Which one?
What?
The one we lost 3-1. I think Kovacic was a lone 6.
No, Kante was the lone 6.
Kanto was alone, so that's why we lost. The
Yeah.
game, because in single seat.
The thing is, Kante, I think he's good enough to play that CDM role alone. But I think we're limited.
No.
We're limiting
You
him.
see, we're
because
saying-
He's
so
got
much-
the ability, but in terms of how he
Well,
plays the game, he can't do it because he'll expose the
Scott
defense too
said
much.
Can you
Sari
guys-
played.
Is my
Scott
Wi-Fi
said-
still bugging?
Yeah. Sorry, we tried using him in the
You're good.
Regista role as a rotation for Jorginho, but he just couldn't really release the ball quickly enough. That's why it didn't work
What do
on
you
Sarri,
mean
but we
we
haven't
played
seen
then?
under
How
Lampard.
what happens to Jennifer on the Sari? Because Jennifer has always
played really-
played.
Yeah, he played most of the games there.
Yeah, so when did the Kova play single? When Jorginho was injured? or
Couple,
something?
yeah, when we were rotating, like a
I just
couple of
don't
the
remember.
Europa
I
League
just don't
games.
remember. That's
Nah,
all.
Europa League
mean-
games. That's why. Like,
I
I,
mean,
think
Declan
Malmo
Rice
at home in the
always
last 32 games like that.
What we say about Jorginho Lundium?
Cool. In big games,
I mean,
Jorginho
Declan Rice can
alone,
always
yeah,
sit.
my back
Come
a
on,
bit more, but I
Star
still
Wars.
get why
It sounds
people
like you're
I
Star
thought
were a bit
Wars.
Redneck was
worried
gonna
about
come
him
up
in
my
terms
neck.
of
I
the
thought Redneck
transition.
was gonna kill me, bro.
you're talking about
But-
City as a lone DM. That 3-1
I-
for
I
Conte.
don't
What
even
about
pay
the
attention
6-1
to you,
for
man.
Georgie?
I
Why,
heard what you
what?
said.
You
Why?
forgot about that? You forgot the 6-1?
The 6-0. Yes, the 6-0
What?
was individual mistakes FC, but do you remember a Jorginho individual mistake leading to a goal in that game?
Do you know
I don't
Declan
remember
Rice can
all
sit?
the individual mistakes in that game, but we're
But I
mentioning. I
prefer
do
Jorginho.
remember.
I remember the
individual
first
mistakes.
goal, Marcus Alonso got caught sleeping
No,
on the
hold
left.
on, hold on.
The second goal was a
Let's be
screamer
fair.
by Aguero. The third goal, Ross Barkley heads the ball right back into Aguero when we're trying to clear it out of the box. The fourth goal, that was Gundogan on the turn, but I don't remember who was to recall for that one. That might have been a Jorginho mistake. I'm not sure because that's around the middle position where he turned. I have to relook at that. Fifth one was a penalty. I think it was Aspi. And then the third one was just passed into the net by Sterling. So I'm not too sure. If there's anyone that he might be to blame for, it might be the fourth. But I need to see the fourth goal.
Was that
Yeah, Ross
game
Barkley was
where-
out blamed for one of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, he
Ross
headed the
Barkley
ball
headed it
straight
down,
back
yeah.
into Aguero's path when we were trying to clear it. Like, how do you head a ball backwards from a corner? Like, it's one of the dumbest moves I've seen in my life. But I'm not getting.
I personally
getting
prefer
focused on that.
Jorginho. I personally prefer Jorginho in a lone DM than I do him in a double six.
No.
I think for
And
him,
I'll be real.
personally,
Double six. I think we've got the best out of him.
bro, I think for him to collect the ball from the
If you
defenders
thought
and
that
completely
I'm gonna
dictate
let
play,
you,
right?
hold on a second. I'll let you
Okay, here we
say.
go.
I'll let you say one shit, but I ain't
Alex,
gonna
please
let you
calm
say
down,
keep
please.
Russell, man. That's just
Why
keep
not?
quiet, man. Just
Why not?
just don't.
Because
just
in the
don't
double
show
six,
your laundry.
one second.
No. Just don't show
In
your
a
laundry
lone
into
in a lone
the
DM, yeah,
public
he can
space. Man.
collect
Come on.
he can collect the ball from the defenders and completely dictate play himself,
I think some.
right?
Oh, come on, man.
And
Come
bro,
on.
we saw it on the Sari. On the Sari, that's what he done. He done that on the Sari. He collected
Well,
the ball
I
from the
think
defenders
if you're
and
playing
dictated play under his
if you-
own tempo.
if you're playing teams
He
that are
can't
going to
do
sit
that
back,
now.
if you're playing,
Yeah, I know. You basically talking the same speed as Jorginho plays. I'm sleepy now.
if you're
You're
playing
boring,
teams that are
man.
going to sit back, I think playing Jorginho's alone six ain't that deep or Kante.
Yeah, I just in that formation we played yesterday, he's just kind of redundant. You don't really need Jorginho in that game because we're not playing through him in that system. So
If you play a
like,
4-3-3,
there's not much for him to facilitate
I
or to
think,
do.
look,
That's fair, Josh. That's fair, Josh.
it
Yeah,
was
that's
it
fair.
was just
That's fair.
like it was like you could put anybody yesterday in that position and it would have done not worse than what he did.
Right,
Anybody.
right.
It was
You're
like
not really
literally-
asking him to
That's
do
fair, that's
anything.
fair. Because I'm referring back to Surrey, and under Surrey, the game was pretty much run around him. So that's fair, yeah. To play him now alone, DM, everyone's gonna have to be more slow down, and we're gonna have to wait to see.
No,
what
I
he does.
want us to go
That's fair.
back. I want us to go back 4 years ago and play the way Sari played. That's what I want.
I don't know if you're trolling
Shit.
or not.
Do miss
Oh.
sorry, ball.
Believe me, I'm not trolling. I'm just telling you. I really want to go back to the. Fucking A, I can't believe
Sorry,
it.
Paul.
Like Sari was ever coach at Chelsea. I can't believe it, man.
I mean, we piped Arsenal in
anyway.
the European final, man.
Yeah, shout out Hazard for that, man. Great guy.
Where's Minerals, man?
Y'all gonna forget the 4-4 when Hazard brought us back and we won on penalties?
Yeah.
Or you're gonna ignore that too? Like,
Yeah.
you know
Hazard
what I'm
just
saying?
like
And when I say Hazard carried us,
It
and
was
people
just a
tell me,
glitch,
"Oh
Daniel.
no,
It was just a
no,
glitch.
he didn't. No, he didn't carry us." Are you out your mind? We would have been out of that competition without that guy.
bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But
We just
listen,
bring it
Right.
back.
here's the main problem. Our team currently is suited. I think what's
my,
best for our
my
team
favorite
is a lone
swallower
DM.
with the some
Wait,
sentence again.
hold on, Redneck.
Sorry was a better man. I like Sorry, but let's not do this.
Bro, come,
Let's not do
That's
this.
I
that's
say
complete.
Let's not
block him,
do
bro.
this.
Hey, ban
say
this
ban
man
him.
for disrespect, please.
Ban
That's
him.
Let's
ridiculous.
not do
let
this.
me ask you a question. Where is Sari right now?
Lazio.
What
Lazio.
position are Lazio in?
I'm
Eight.
guessing 7th.
Yeah, obviously they
No.
are.
At the
Oh
bottom, I
wow.
think.
Oh wow.
Six, eight.
They're
Maybe.
eighth. They're eighth.
They're eight.
Oh, raw. They're lower than that.
Do you know when he
Mad.
came in? Do you know when he came in? Where they finished? They didn't sell anybody, by the way. I just want to make that clear. Same team.
Damn.
They're worse, by the way. Just let you guys know. They're worse. They were fifth before he came in. Now they're eighth. Okay. So
They
listen,
didn't.
this guy's
They
not
finished second in the Europa League group. Galatasaray finished first.
Europa League. Oh, yeah. Second.
Yes,
No.
Yeah.
Come
Galatas.
on, let's be real. Like,
Hey!
let's have it right, man. This guy
Yes,
was
Mineral Man. What are you saying?
Let's have it right, lads. Let's have it right. Sorry, I just got caught up. Went and got a Starbucks somewhere where
You might.
fucking
You,
fucking
yeah,
You
you,
got
you
idiots.
still,
Cyberman Johnny in the building. Let's go.
you
Well,
still, you
what's
still,
wrong? What's wrong with my what? You can't hear me?
No,
no,
we
you
can
still
hear
have
you.
a
You just sound like a
Wi-Fi
robot.
from the
No,
Starbucks.
I ain't using the Wi-Fi.
You've been
bruv.
drinking
I
too many
use-
minerals from the sound of it, bro.
Yeah. I've been
No. Just
fucking.
Johnny, just hop on and
I've
hop
been
in.
man.
It was happening to me too.
Yeah, bounce out and back in, bro.
All right.
Tell you what, that's Cyberman graphic is hilarious.
Listen, before this gets crazy, I'm gonna give credit to my boy Mason Mount, man, because I know Johnny's gonna do what he got to do.
Yeah.
I
He was
feel like he
very
was
good.
great.
Very
You know
good
what I
yesterday,
mean?
Dan.
He was very industrious. He ran a lot. He ran the most out of the entire team.
He
I haven't seen
created
that
a
from
lot
him in a
too.
long
So
time.
if it was a better striker,
Is that
he would
better?
have more
You know what I'm
assists.
saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he created.
Yeah.
He
Yeah. Let's have it
He
right.
created
No,
from
it's
open
not.
play.
Oh
He
no,
created
it's the
from.
same.
It's the
He
same.
created from.
I fuck it. It's not that deep. Fuck it. I don't
Yeah,
care.
that's cool.
No. What do you mean? What's
No,
it sounding
it's
like, bro?
horrible,
I ain't
man.
sounding
Like a
like
robot,
Oh,
R2D2
yeah.
or something.
You-
bro.
you
Yeah,
sound
you
like
do.
you-
Yeah, it's R2D2
Hey, you
still.
sound like you sound,
No, you sounded
Nah,
like
man. What's going
you
on
all
here,
sound
bro?
like you all sound like R2. You sound like the first one, the one RCD2 killed. Remember?
All right, let me just try
I
again,
don't
bro.
recall.
Fucking hell.
No,
Yeah,
he was
no
very
worries.
good. Very good yesterday, Dan. He was very good.
Yeah. I just wanted to,
Yeah,
give him
he's
credit
probably our
for my
best
boy
number eight.
Johnny. Johnny goes on
He
his rant,
was.
but
He was.
he was great, man. If La Kaka wasn't, I don't know what he was doing yesterday, but you know
Step
what I mean. You
overs.
gotta
Step overs.
like Kovacic should have had
Those
an
step
assist.
overs are so
That's a
Overs.
fact.
nasty, man.
That ball Kovacic gave to him that he spanned, like he
He
rolled
thinks he's
the center
R9.
back. You gotta score that, bro. Like you gotta score. Listen, you had 3 chances. Not you have to score every chance.
Come
People
on,
who
let's
say
have
that
it
are
right.
ridiculous.
There
Surely.
we
Let's
go.
have it
There we
right.
go.
Let's have it
But
right.
you
Alright,
had,
I'm going on
That's
mute
it,
had
and
bruv.
I'm
three,
That's
gonna
it.
go eat breakfast.
you had 3 chances to score. You should score one. But apart from that, you know what I mean? I like what Ziyech
Yeah.
was doing. I like what he was doing on that right, and he was only able to do that because again,
Money Mace,
when we
bruv. Money
play,
Mace, bruv.
yeah, partly. But when we play that 3 at the back system,
Now it's Daniel's turn.
all our attackers always have good players on them, right?
I
And
think
then
you
All the
cut.
time when they receive the
I
ball.
think you cut Johnny's Wi-Fi disease.
Oh, fuck off again.
Yeah,
No,
bruv.
normal. It's normal.
R2D2, bruv.
Oh,
R2D2,
fuck
bruv.
off.
Sean died.
All right.
It's better now,
All right,
Daniel. It's better now,
let me just
Daniel.
do it quickly before the shit happens again. Okay, let me speed this up. Ziyech
It was
was
better now.
great,
It's better
right?
now.
And he was great because again, he's not receiving the ball with his back to goal with 3 players on him. When that happens,
Yes.
he will lose the ball 95% of the time because he's not good enough to hold it. It's not his
He
fault. It's
doesn't.
just the way
He
it is.
doesn't have a body of Lukaku.
Right. But when he only has to beat 1 or 2 guys, and that's what happened because Mount was kept on making runs, and that was pulling players, right? If the ball came over to him, then Mount is in, free on goal. If it doesn't come into him,
was amazing yesterday. Those 2 link up was amazing yesterday.
right.
Yeah,
If it doesn't
Mace-
come
Mace
to him,
was-
then Ziyech is picking the ball up with a lot of space to play those beautiful passes or do what he has to do without the pressure of 2 or 3 players on him, and he can dictate. He had the ball more than any other midfielder or attacking player in that game. which was a strategy. This is how Lampard was actually using him as the main creative force, and
Mhm.
it worked in this game. I want to see it again. I want to see it for a form table, so 5 games. Let's see the same team, right? If Kaka wants to play up top, that's cool, but I need to see Ziyech, I need to see Mount, I need to see Kovacic and Cho, right?
Just a
Everything
tiny
else
bit
you
of
can
Second half
swap
Cho.
out if you want,
Second
but
half Cho.
Excuse me.
second half Cho.
Yeah,
Second half.
Cho.
Can
Yeah,
you
Cho
read the
brought the
super
minerals,
chat?
bruv.
Yo,
Yeah,
can you
big
read
up
the
Very
JJ Bridge
Pulisic.
saying, Alex, stop hating on Jorginho, please. No more Jennifer. Oh
It's
boy,
no,
here we go.
it's not.
Go
There's
for it.
nothing. There's
It's not.
nothing to hate on Jorginho. It's no coincidence, bruv, that since we've
It's
been changing the
oh.
formation and to suit that
Hey,
fucking lump
Johnny,
up
is
top,
that
bruv,
your name on it?
that
Is that
Jorginho,
is
that
that your name?
Jorginho is
Hold on a
fucking
second.
struggling, bruv.
Is that
Let's have
is
it
that a
right.
question for you? Is that a question for you over there?
Oh
Is that
no,
say,
I'm jumping in, bruv. It's a free fall, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
We're
yeah,
getting in
yeah.
here, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Keep
Call of
your
Duty.
Johnny, we all agree with you on Mount today. There's
Yeah,
yeah.
But
Mount
there's nothing to disagree with. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
there's
Mount
nothing.
had the
Yeah,
minerals,
but
Johnny. Mount had the
He's always
minerals.
got the minerals, bruv. He's a cementer.
And
How-
Ace Ready
how-
says, "Don't stop, don't ever stop." Come on,
He got the
man.
minerals, Johnny.
Johnny,
He's
he was
always
at
had
he
it,
was at
bruv.
Hey,
eight and a
yo.
half.
That cross
Johnny, he was
yesterday
at
was
8.5 on the
beautiful. That was
pitch. That
perfect.
haircut's about a 4 though.
Nah, bruv. Everyone's telling Haaland
Hey,
to
yo,
get his
Lewis,
hair
I'll
cut.
be
Leave
back. I'm
man
gonna
alone,
reset
bruv.
my
Leave him
Wi-Fi
alone, bruv.
because it's just a buggy
Yo,
for me.
I'll be real. Like we can hear you normally.
You can hear me normally now? All right,
Yeah,
cool.
you're
Yeah,
fine. You're
yeah.
fine.
yeah.
Just a little bit of change of subject. 2 people have been
Can't
arrested
be a
for
robot,
hitting
man.
Rudiger yesterday.
Good.
As they should, man.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
They're lucky
You
they
get
didn't get
Dirty
picked out of the
Tottenham
crowd.
bastards.
you get beat 4 times in a row and jail time. Isn't that beautiful? You went to,
That's their
you
fault.
saw your team get beat by Chelsea 4 times this year, and you're going to jail.
Locked up.
It's great. It's
They're
great.
getting battered all over the gaff, bruv. They get battered everywhere,
You're going
bruv.
to jail,
Even
bro.
their fans are getting battered, bruv.
They're gonna
Do you
get
know what I
battered
mean?
in jail.
Hello.
Fucking waste club. Tin pot club, bruv. Do you know what I mean? They're not even made
You
out
see
of
him
tin,
getting
bruv.
weighed in by the family stand at full time. That was
Yeah,
hilarious.
that was sick. That was
Here's the
sick.
thing,
How
though.
you getting
Everybody
done
knows.
up by East Upper? I can't
Everybody
be
knows.
bothered.
The fella in the
Everybody knows
white
how
shirt
we are,
deserves
right?
a
We're the
fucking.
team.
He deserves a round, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
We're the
Yeah,
team
he
that
took
keeps
on 5 of them
confidence.
by himself.
Yeah, I
I saw
know.
one.
Oh yeah, I
Love
saw
that.
that. That's the
Hey,
Chelsea.
Johnny, preach about Mason Mount, Johnny. Preach about Mason Mount.
Well, look, we can get onto it. For me, if it wasn't for Ziyech's beautiful goal, I think he's man of the match. To be honest, he created 11 chances in that game, bruv. You know what I mean? Ziyech didn't get anywhere near those figures. I think Ziyech's goal was just a wonderful goal, man.
World class.
I still think, and I'll still stand by that Mason Mount's West Ham goal is goal of the season, bruv. I'll have that all day long. I think that
Never.
edges it. It's an absolute
Never.
volley, bruv. Van Basten
Never.
volley.
Kovacic.
Never.
Kovacic.
Nah. I don't want to hear it, bruv. I don't want to hear it, bruv. If you're talking
I
minerals,
don't know what
bruv,
you
that
man are
was a
talking about.
wonderful strike, bruv. That was a volley, bruv.
Never.
Beautiful volley,
Mount,
near
Mount,
post,
Mount
bruv.
was, yeah, and what? This wasn't a volley.
That was off his
What?
shin.
No. Look, obviously,
Well,
Yeah,
it's
look
still
at the
part of
technique
it's
to
still-
get into the
it's still-
top left-hand corner using
it's
his
still-
shin.
listen. Let's
It's
have
still
it
part of
right.
the
Yeah,
leg,
You're
man.
shameless.
Cover could try that a million times and he'll never score that goal, bruv. He'll never score it, bruv.
Johnny,
Whereas
Yeah,
Mason
because
Mount,
he scored better. Because he
is a
scored
Right, and
better.
no
it's a
one's scoring
wonderful,
this.
wonderful goal, bruv.
Johnny, apologize to Ziyech now. Apologize to Ziyech.
What do you mean apologise to Ziyech,
Bro,
bruv?
you were saying he wanted him out. Mount, he will never score a goal like that. So apologize to Ziyech now. You
He'll
doubt
never
him.
score a
Ryan
goal
doesn't
like that.
remember him
What
playing
goal
this
did he
season.
score against Liverpool,
I
bruv?
wouldn't.
What goal did he
Wasn't
score
on this
against
level.
Liverpool?
Who?
You sure he was on
Kenny.
that level, bruv?
That's not
Yeah,
even
fucking
fair,
shame.
man.
Don't
No,
go
hold on,
there, bruv. What
Have some shame.
dribbling
Have
past
some
2
shame.
players and against
Have some
Liverpool,
shame.
bruv?
You
Hey, hold on.
compared the
To be-
goal
Let's
against
have it right.
Ziyech
Let's have it
is
right.
levels.
Look at the goalkeeper he's
Levels.
playing against compared to
No,
Mount's
Johnny,
goalkeeper he's
levels.
playing
Johnny,
against.
hold on. Let me drop the
Ziyech
minerals.
is
Hold on,
levels.
slow down. Let me drop the minerals.
Johnny, allow it,
Ah,
man.
this is just laughable, man. He
Let me drop the
compared
minerals. To
he
be fair,
compared
I'll say
Mount's
this.
goal
That
versus
goal,
Liverpool.
that goal was better. That goal was better than Mount's
This is
goal.
laughable.
No, hold on. That
Nah,
goal was
bruv.
better.
Nah,
Hold
nah,
on. That goal was better than Mount's goal versus West Ham. But if you're talking about Mount can't score a top bins goal, you remember?
You're
his
nuts,
Daniel,
bruv.
Daniel.
You're nuts, bruv.
Johnny's a crazy guy.
Kid's been doing
Johnny's a
it since
crazy
he's
guy.
6 years old. He's been getting top bins, bruv, like Ronaldo,
Johnny.
bruv.
But for
Let's
me,
have it
Johnny.
the
right.
goal yesterday was actually Kovacic's goal was
Nah,
that
Mount's
goal
volley
versus
is a
Liverpool.
wonderful goal,
The
bruv.
kids
No,
listening.
that goal
Listen,
from
to the kids
Liverpool,
listening.
degree of difficulty, right?
That
That's
was
what you have
world
to
class,
count.
bruv.
Daniel.
That was world class, mate.
Daniel, to the kids
Yeah.
listening, Johnny's representation why he shouldn't take drugs, kids. Don't take drugs because Ziyech.
Who's there's no one taking. There's no one taking drugs here, bruv. Listen, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, Ziyech, bruv, he pulls stinkers. He pulls stinkers after stinkers, bruv.
Hold on, slow down. Don't do that. Don't say Johnny. Hey.
Johnny, I'm joking.
Don't do that, man.
We all know Johnny only takes minerals, man. Johnny only takes minerals.
I am the fucking minerals, bruv. Let's have it right, bruv.
No.
I don't drink no minerals, bruv. I am the fucking minerals. And if you're part of minerals, bruv, you're with Johnny.
Hold on.
Don't take it.
Hella minerals.
Is it vibranium mineral? Like a fake mineral from?
I don't know
No,
what that
vibranium's
vibranium
clear.
is, bruv. That's just vibes, bruv. That's
it's a
just
metal, I
vibes,
think.
isn't it? That's
Right,
right.
but
Johnny's got fake
But
minerals.
isn't it a mineral
Johnny's got
though?
fake
Iron is a
minerals.
mineral.
It's
That's
not.
true, yeah,
Johnny's
yeah.
got fake minerals.
Minerals,
Vibranium
it's a
came
lot
from-
of things. It's not just one thing,
Vibranium.
man.
Vibranium came from my
Listen,
heart.
cement's
Johnny's
got
got
minerals, bruv.
Technically,
Cement,
vibranium
bruv.
is a mineral.
Mason Mount
Listen.
cement, man.
Mason Mount is the cement, bruv. He's the glue. He's the cement. When you take him out, you come unstuck, bruv. You can't build. You can't build fucking
say
Roman
no to
Empire,
drugs.
bruv, without
Fucking hey, that's
cement,
funny.
bruv. You know what I'm saying? You
Exactly.
need
Oh,
that
my
cement to
word,
build,
that's funny.
bruv. You can't
Johnny,
build without it,
Johnny,
bruv.
Johnny,
It falls down,
Johnny,
bruv.
Johnny,
Yeah,
apologize to
yeah,
Ziyech, man. Apologize to Ziyech.
Johnny.
Yeah. Go on. What were you want to ask me, bruv?
Apologize to Ziyech now, man.
Ziyech and Lukaku minerals, Johnny. Ziyech and Lukaku.
There's no fucking
Apologize to
minerals
Ziyech.
in Lukaku, bruv. What are you talking about minerals for Lukaku, bruv?
Nah, Lukaku
No
was,
chance.
Lukaku was trash. Nah,
No chance. Listen, let's
he was
have it
trash.
right, yeah? Fucking Mason Mount, Ziyech, and Cho carried that fucking bum, bruv.
Wait,
Made him,
Johnny.
gave the illusion. Hold on a minute. He gave the illusion. They gave the illusion to you lot that you think Lukaku had a decent game, bruv. What are you smoking, bruv?
Johnny,
You're talking about drugs
I agree
here.
with
No one
Johnny,
said
listen,
that,
listen.
bro. No one said
I
that.
agree with you. Johnny, wait. I agree. Good. But he wasn't on the level of Cho and Ziyech yesterday. Just be honest. It's okay.
Who?
That Mount played well.
Are you
Mount was better
joking?
than
Mount
Cho.
was
Mount was
clear,
definitely
bruv.
better than Cho.
Clear, bruv.
Yeah,
of
Mount
Cho
was
and
better
Ziyech,
than Cho.
bruv.
Ziyech, I'm
He was
not
clear
too
of
sure
both
about.
of them,
Ziyech was
bruv.
man of the match. But Mount,
Wait, listen. Let's have it right, yeah. Let me land, because this is very important. What I'm going to say. Has any other player on that pitch created 11 chances, 3 big chances,
Yeah.
especially? I think it was more than 3 big chances.
Ziyech has.
No,
Ziyech
he
has.
didn't.
Ziyech
No,
is
he
the only
didn't.
player to create
No,
6
he
chances
didn't.
in a single game this season.
Yeah, Mount
No,
created
no,
11, bruv.
What?
That's not.
Mount created 11. What are you talking about? Well, no, what are you being a baby for, bruv? I've just told you he created 11 chances in that game, bruv. Mason Mount.
Mount.
So
yeah,
where
Mount
you going?
created 11 chances.
11 chances,
Okay.
bruv.
Yeah,
Wait.
I thought it
No,
was six.
wait.
Lewis.
How many were corners?
And he got assists, bruv. It doesn't matter.
How
They're
many were
chances.
corners?
It doesn't matter. They're chances,
How many
bruv.
were corners?
I don't know, bruv.
Lewis,
At the end
wait.
of the day,
With Mount.
hold on a minute, bruv. Yeah, hold on
Bro,
a
he
minute.
created
All I will
5
say to
chances.
you,
Where you
yeah,
getting 11 from?
all I'll say to you, yeah, is 2 of
Sorry for
those
that.
chances. All right, apart from the assist, yeah, 2 of those chances were fucking put on a plate to
That's
that lump
Josh.
up front, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week with Mount.
So let's have it
Johnny
right, yeah.
Cal-
Don't tell me Ziyech
Mount.
was better at creating chances than Mason.
Listen, let me speak.
You're
With
on
Mount.
crack, bruv.
Okay, cool. With Mount, Johnny counts one single chance of Mount as 2, so he counts in 2s.
Somebody's gonna
The
block
guy's
it.
No. I'm not. Go and check the stats, bruv. At the end of the day, yeah, he created the most chances in our team. He was more effective in the game. The only
No, he
thing
wasn't.
Ziyech got an
Ziyech was
edge on
clear.
him
How
was
was
scoring
your
that
day,
goal,
brother?
bruv. That was it.
Listen,
But
as
let's
soon
have
as
it
Ziyech
right.
scored that,
Who assisted the second goal to kill the game, bruv? And that was Mason Mount.
Johnny,
End of.
I don't think you're a Chelsea. I think you're a Mount fan because
No,
Ziyech
bruv.
scored
I
that.
back my club,
celebrated.
bruv. Don't even say shit like
Did you
that
celebrate,
to me, bruv.
Did
It's
you say?
insulting,
No, you
bruv.
don't.
You're
Did you
insulting me,
celebrate that
bruv.
goal?
Of course, I
Yeah,
fucking
because-
celebrated it, bruv.
You're
Bruv,
a Man
listen
fan,
to
that's
me.
all.
Let's have it right, yeah. Let's have it right about Ziyech, bruv. This guy never fucking performs. Very rarely do you get a fucking
Because
great
he's out of
game out of
position,
him.
Johnny. What are you talking about? He's out of position.
It doesn't. I don't care whether he's in a.
But you-
Mount's
it's
been
part
played
of
out of
the
position. How many
it's
times,
part of
bruv?
it.
How many times
He's
has
out of
Mount been played out of position, bruv? Yeah. How many
Johnny,
times?
Johnny,
Do I hear you lot giving excuses there, bruv? Don't be silly, bruv. Don't move goalposts to suit your agenda here, bruv.
Johnny,
I
you're
don't
toxic.
move goalposts here, bruv.
He's
You're
Bruv,
taking your guy.
listen.
Man.
Either you're gonna let me talk
Look,
and then
you
you
need to
can
call
talk, bruv, because I can't be
Johnny.
asked for this fucking talking
You're
over each other, bruv. Yeah, I can't be asked for it, bruv. All right. So when you say to me he's played out of position, bruv, Yeah, Mount has always played
So
out
is
of
Mount.
fucking position, and he's been our most clutch player for 2 years. So what's your fucking excuse, bruv?
Yeah, so Mount is probably more of a versatile player
My
than
excuse
Ziyech
is my
because Ziyech is
Oh,
still
so it's
next
more
playing out.
season.
versatile now.
Next season.
Oh,
Yeah, of
okay,
course he is.
okay.
Credit to Mount.
Oh, right.
Credit to Mount.
So how many games has Ziyech played where he's been consistent, bruv?
Credit-
How many
Credit
games?
for Mount.
15.
Credit for Mount.
I
man.
gave
Right.
I gave
What is
Ziyech
that?
his flowers for yesterday, bruv. But that is it,
Yeah,
bruv.
he didn't.
End of.
So wait, Johnny. So wait. I need to intervene. So Johnny, who do you think was the better player yesterday, Ziyech or Mason Mount?
Mount for me
What a
was
stupid question
key,
that is,
bruv.
Lewis.
It's Mount all day
What a
long, bruv.
No, because
Listen,
I
listen,
don't
when you
believe this. Mount was
no,
good. but
Lewis,
Ziyech was man of the match.
you gotta understand, yeah. You gotta understand, right? What does everyone fucking moan about? All you Lukaku stands. What do you moan? He doesn't get the service.
The
Doesn't get the
service, no
service,
chances
bruv.
created.
All right. This guy, my
Mount,
boy Money Mace, yeah, landed it twice on a plate
Doesn't
for
know who
that
you
fella. All right.
Listen, Johnny.
Yeah, Ziyech ain't done that.
Doesn't know who
Adoy
you are.
didn't do that, bruv.
Ziyech
No
did
one's
lay
done it all
chances on his
season,
head
bruv.
too, and
Johnny.
he flopped them all.
Mason Mount
Listen,
doesn't know who
let's have
Johnny
it right,
is.
bruv.
Mason Mount
What?
wants a restraining order from you. He wants a restraining order from you. He doesn't know who you are.
Let's talk football, not
Yeah,
nonsense here.
let's talk football. Let's not be petty.
Keep it
Alright,
to the
cool.
pitch. Keep it to the pitch.
Cool. Ziyech is
It's
clear
because
of
you got
Mount.
nothing to
Mount
say,
should be on the
bruv.
bench.
Mount should be on the bench. You're just trolling
No,
now. I know
Mount,
you're
in my
trolling,
opinion,
bruv.
was our second best player on the pitch. Ziyech was the first for me.
I know you're trolling, mate.
Both were great.
Vote for these two. Whoever you are, you two, tagging up, bruv. You're trolling, bruv. I know you're trolling, bruv.
I think Kovacic
Johnny.
is very underrated.
I think Lewis is one of them. I don't think Lewis is trolling you.
No,
That's
Lewis
Lewis. I don't
think he don't mean
Lewis
me.
is asking, yeah, but at the end of the day, yeah, when I look
Lewis,
at
let
Mount's
me ask you,
performance
who was better
yesterday, bruv,
yesterday?
clear,
Mount or
bruv,
Ziyech?
clear.
Mount, what did Mount do
I don't know.
yesterday?
I thought Mount played well, but I thought Ziyech had so much
Only
more impact.
no. Only if he didn't listen. Let me say this, yeah.
No, I'm not even trying to troll. I'm really
No,
not.
Lewis,
Ziyech-
let me say this, yeah.
Lewis,
Let me say this. Do you think for 1 second Ziyech is putting a performance like that without Mount on that pitch with him?
I just threw a couple
Yes.
of grenades in there.
His
No
performance
chance.
wasn't impacted by Mason Mount.
Are you joking, bruv? Are you
It
joking?
wasn't.
Don't
It
be silly,
wasn't.
man. That's
They both were
stinky agenda.
dominating either side of the
Johnny,
pitch.
Hey, listen.
Lewis, let me tell you this, yeah. You take
Ask your
away
question,
Ziyech's
Johnny.
goal, bruv. Mount is always fucking clear of him, bruv. In every aspect of the game, bruv. Yeah?
I thought Ziyech was
Right?
pinging
Because
around
because of the
all over
goal,
the pitch.
because of
Johnny,
the goal, you're all
Can-
lovey
hold on a
dovey.
second.
You're in honeymoon.
No.
period,
The
bruv.
goal was nice
You
and
know what I'm
everything,
saying?
but I'm only
Let's have
adding
it
it
right,
in part
yeah.
places. I'm not
Ziyech
saying
has not
he's
brought
part of the goal.
Ziyech has not brought minerals since he's been a Chelsea player.
No,
That's the
talk
question.
about the 90
God,
minutes,
no.
not the
You see-
overall time.
You see
The
that?
90 minutes.
That's the question. Lewis.
You know, well, no,
Johnny,
hold on.
Johnny.
Do you know who I blame for this?
Who?
Nathaniel. Why are we doing this? You know Johnny's answer every time. Why are you doing
Daniel,
this?
wait,
They're
can I
here to
ask-
troll,
yeah,
bruv.
that's the
They're here to
question.
troll,
That's the
bruv.
question.
They just want to
Last
troll.
question. Johnny, question.
That's why
Yeah,
I
go and
asked
ask another
Lewis,
silly
why was
question.
he
Go on.
thinking asking
It's not.
this question?
Go and ask a silly question. Go on.
If someone agrees with you, you're happy, you want to be nice with them. If you
No one ever
disagree-
fucking agrees, bruv,
Wait,
except the people
wait.
that come on my space, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
We
You
agree
disagree.
The ones
that
that,
Mason
the ones
Mount
that,
What
the
you
ones that
did
listen to
yesterday.
me, bruv, they know ball, bruv. They understand, bruv.
What
If we
you
You
did
know
to
what I'm
your
saying?
family, to be fair.
Johnny, if we disagree, it's like we've done something to you. Just accept Mount isn't better than Ziyech.
Bruv,
Why
this
is
is
he-
this
Wait,
is
wait, wait, wait,
absolute.
Why are we making it
This
who's
is
better
this
than
is
Wow,
this is
wow.
absolute
Do not
demonstration,
switch
bruv.
conversation. Do not switch the
no,
conversation.
You're an
Nathaniel.
absolute
Johnny go
world
now.
class troll,
Nathaniel,
bruv.
I try to warn
World
you. You
class
didn't
troll,
listen.
bruv.
Let it
Yeah,
go.
you
let it go.
deserve.
No,
Nathaniel,
he's
Johnny,
doing it
you
on
deserve
purpose.
everything
We're
you've
talking
gotten,
about,
Johnny,
we're
because
talking about Mount in game against Ziyech yesterday, and you're saying that he's a
Exactly.
better player overall than Ziyech.
No, no, no,
We
no,
didn't
no, no,
say
I didn't
that.
say-
Bruv, Mount
We
is
did
the
not say
fucking
that.
absolute minerals of our team.
Yo,
You
Lewis,
take
We were
Ziyech
saying
out,
who
you
was the
don't miss
better
him,
player
bruv.
yesterday.
You don't miss
Lewis,
Ziyech
can I
in the
speak?
game,
Yesterday, in
bruv.
my opinion, it was Ziyech. Yesterday,
Well,
cool.
in
that's
terms of overall
listen.
ability,
No.
Mount
No.
I think is way better than Ziyech right now, and he's shown it.
Lewis,
I need more
Mount gets
consistency
Listen,
from Hakim Ziyech
Mount,
first.
like I said to you,
But that game
if
yesterday,
Mount-
that was Hakim Ziyech's best
Lu-
performance in the Chelsea shirt.
best performance for Chelsea, all right. But I'm telling you now, if Mount's not in that team, he ain't performing like that. End
Can I
of.
speak? Speak.
Okay, so what?
Listen,
so how
got
did
cut off,
Mount
got cut
influence Ziyech's performance then?
What with all the work rate and the pressing that he got fucking supported
Ziyech
him,
was
bruv.
pressing too.
Yeah, he did, but Mount wins the ball back, bruv.
Ziyech was winning the ball back.
Not as much as Mount.
Let me check the stats.
Everybody
on
in the
Ziyech.
chat, put a clown emoji for Johnny. because this guy is waffling.
Bruv, you're the biggest clown on here, bruv. You're
Bro,
stinking
you're
up my fucking
waffling, man.
Let me
headphones, bruv.
Please, man.
Let me speak.
You know what I'm saying?
Ziyech doesn't need Mount in any team. Ziyech by
No, he
himself.
doesn't, does he? He doesn't,
He can
does he?
score 30
How
yards
was
in
he?
Let me
Listen,
check
oi,
this
let me
out.
ask you then. How was he at Manchester City, bruv, without Mount? How was he? Ziyech, how was he?
That was
Johnny,
we got a
Johnny,
sock in our
wait, this
mouth.
is where I'm coming in. This is where I'm coming in
got a
because
sock in your
what we've
mouth.
Johnny, what we've noticed from this game is that Ziyech does not suit the 3-4-3, and it is obvious. As soon as you play him out wide in a right wing position, like we did in this game, like we did in Spurs in the first leg, you get the best out of Ziyech. When you play him as a right forward, you don't get anything out of him.
Can I say this?
Mount's been out of position for like
Shut
2
up,
years.
bruv. You fucking
Stop the
knobhead.
trolling.
Like that,
Stop
bruv.
the trolling.
I can't.
Johnny.
I'm here to talk football seriously, bruv. Don't troll me, bruv.
Johnny,
yeah?
I'm talking.
You ain't talking. You're talking absolute waffle,
Listen,
bangers and mash, bruv.
Ziyech played bad.
Bruv,
Ziyech
listen.
played bad against Man City.
I'll mute this guy, bruv.
We have
Fucking
to
hell,
realise,
bruv.
bro, is
Nathaniel,
Mount's been
allow
out
it,
of
man.
position for
Johnny,
2 years
go on.
too.
Listen, right. That proves a very big point in the sense that the players that we have in our squad are many of them are system players and they don't suit the same system that Tuchel wants to play, right? So playing Ziyech in this system, kind of, I see why he's done it. It benefits Ziyech. It has benefited Mount because we saw how Mount balled out. It benefited Cho. And obviously, the main fucking benefactor is Lukaku, yeah? But because he's so shit, he still can't fucking deliver the goods. But the point is, there are players that it doesn't suit, like Jorginho, bruv. Jorginho struggled in that game. It doesn't suit him to play in that system for me. So you don't get the best out of a Jorginho player, all right? So when you play different systems, you're benefiting certain players, but you're also giving other players a disadvantage.
I do want to say in terms of the
that's where
pressing
it
as well.
hurts us, bruv, as a team.
Serious question.
Because hold on, because you need to build consistency right now to get the points, to build the momentum, because we lost a lot of momentum with this Lukaku shit, yeah. And it's still happening with Lukaku. He's still not got it.
Where's Mount's best position?
Do want to say as well, when we're talking about the pressing,
Johnny,
Ziyech had more tackles attempted and successful tackles in that game. Yeah. So both were pressing.
Johnny, where is Mount's best position?
All right, fair enough.
Where's Mount's best position, Johnny?
Mount can play anywhere,
Where's Mount's best position?
He can play midfield 8, 10,
So
right side, left side, bruv.
Okay, so he can play anywhere.
As an 8.
How much goals does he get?
Midfield.
How much?
Bruv, listen, enough of the trolling, bruv. He's our top goal scorer in open play. He's our top assister. He's the first young player to get 20 fucking goals for Chelsea. I don't want to hear your shit, bruv.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it. I don't know what you're asking, bruv.
Mount has been good this season. Mount has been good this season, yeah. Listen. If Mount can play anywhere, if Mount can play anywhere, look at Salah at Liverpool. He is their best player. City, De Bruyne's their best player. If Mount's our best player, we are trash. We need an actual good best player for Chelsea Football Club.
This is what I'm saying with this guy, bruv. Honestly, bruv, listen to me, yeah? Let me tell you how it is. Sadio Mane and fucking Salah playing the same position week in, week out. They don't play in any other fucking positions, yeah? Mason Mount is the most versatile player we've got in our side. Our own gaffer, if you support Tuchel and you love Tuchel, yeah, our own fucking gaffer says when Mount is 100%, he's irreplaceable, he's untouchable, bruv, yeah? Untouchable. You understanding that? Not Ziyech, not Lukaku, not fucking Werner, not Havertz, not Cho, Mason Mount, untouchable. So I don't know where you're going with this stinky agenda, bruv.
Better than Kante.
Kante, bruv, can't play every game, bruv. Yeah?
Okay, cool.
You can't play every game. They're different positions.
If Mount's our best player, then we are trash. We need an actual...
Why are we trash? We won the Champions League. We trash, bruv. No. We won the Champions League. Are we trash? Are you a Chelsea fan or are you just some fucking United troll, bruv?
Johnny,
what are you?
You're a Mount fan. You're a Mount fan.
Bruv, you don't need to tell me what I am and what I'm not, bruv. You got no fucking right. Yeah? End of the day, I'm the Chelsea fan, yeah? I back every player, bruv. But you're fucking directing all your energy on Mason Mount. So I'm going to fucking back my boy, yeah? Don't talk shit to me, bruv. I ain't got any energy for it and the time for it, bruv. Yeah?
You back Lukaku.
Do you think I fucking back that fucking rat, bruv?
You don't back Lukaku.
What do you mean exactly, bruv?
No.
I remember you. You're the one that tried to call me a racist, isn't ya? It's you, innit? Is it you, bruv? Is it
No.
you that you got
Listen.
chucked off stream, bruv?
I never tried.
Is that you, bruv?
I think you
I
got.
never called you.
It was, wasn't it? It was, wasn't it?
Apologise on the next stream he came on about that, so
That's
and he
fine.
ain't gonna.
Listen.
Yeah. All right. So when you tell me that I don't
Wait,
back all my
that's me.
players, no, you can hold your tongue for a second, yeah. All right. When I say I back all my players, I back all my players. I backed Lukaku before he did that fucking interview, yeah. But ever since that interview, bruv, he's been shit. He's hindered he's hindered our whole fucking team, our spirit, everything about us, bruv. His performance has been fucking piss poor. He scored one goal. He scored one goal, bruv. He scored one goal against Chesterfield, bruv. All right. In 6 games, and you're telling me to back this guy? Shut up, mate.
Johnny, I agree with you on that as well because we fixed the team to suit him. We did, and he absolutely stumped the pitch up.
Bruv, you love Timberlands, innit? You love wearing Timbs, obviously, because you love watching him, bruv.
Johnny said he backs everybody, but he doesn't back Lukaku.
Why should I back him, bruv? Tell me why I should back him, bruv. Tell me why I should back him, bruv. Tell me why I should back him. Why are you backing him?
Both of you stop.
Why ask him why he's backing him, bruv? Ask him. Do you know what?
Johnny, hold on, Johnny.
Go on, Alex.
Nathaniel, you can't say he's not backing because as much as me and Johnny don't like Lukaku, we did want him to succeed at Chelsea before the interview.
Okay, I agree.
No, don't interrupt.
Let him finish.
The problem is if you think that interview was a mistake that he did not knowing or all that, bruv. I agree. Like if it's your decision to make, and it's individual decision. Like I said, Lukaku apology, fine, everything forgotten. Let me try to explain it. It's like I said it before. It's up to Lukaku to apologize, but it's up to the people to forgive him. Because he offended people of the club more than anybody else. Don't forget
his teammates, bruv. His teammates.
I understand that.
Bruv.
But if Johnny said he backs every player and he's proper Chelsea. So if he's proper Chelsea, he backs every Chelsea player that plays for Chelsea Football Club. Am I right?
You're missing the point, man.
Okay. Bruv, let me explain to this kid. Yeah, let me explain something to this kid, bruv. Hold on. Let me explain something to you, mate.
Come on, man.
Let me explain something to you, bruv. Hold on a second, bruv. Let me explain it, bruv. Stop fucking asking, bruv. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna educate you about something. Yeah. When you go to games, bruv. When you go to games, yeah. All right. And you've been chanting his name, bruv. All right. And you've been supporting that player. And then he goes and does what he does, which no other player in our entire history of our club has made a fucking documentary like that after signing for 3.5 months. If you think that I am going to back a player like that, you are absolutely nuts, bruv. Because that goes against the whole point of supporting a club. A club is unity, bruv. Shut up, Lazarus. All right, shut up, bruv.
Look, I'm ready for this.
Bruv, mute these fucking idiots, bruv. I'm talking to children, bruv. I'm talking to kids here, bruv. Fucking little kids, man.
Now you're blaming Lukaku for fucking every single thing.
Absolute babies, bruv.
Fucking mind.
Lazarus, you're an absolute tool, bruv. Shut up.
You're blaming Lukaku for every
How am I
single
mudded,
thing.
bruv? Why am I mudded, bruv? How am I mudded? How? Go on, tell me why, bruv. Enlighten me, son. Enlighten me, son.
Does everybody remember
Enlighten me,
we
bruv.
won yesterday?
You fucking
Does anybody remember we won yesterday, right?
Mason Mount on 4th position.
Lewis, man.
Mount is the man.
Listen.
What? You asked for the link.
This
I
guy-
gave you the link.
Lewis did it and disappeared.
How dare?
Sorry, I wasn't ready.
Bruv, I want actual people that talk football, bruv. I don't want stupid little children, bruv.
Johnny, can I ask you a question?
Right, no, wait, because Johnny was going to finish his point. So
I'm talking to 17-year-old kids, bruv.
Wait, before we do,
You're the one who's looking like a fucking child, like blaming Lukaku for every single breath he takes.
Everybody, spam clown emojis in the chat. Spam clown
one second, and no clown emojis in the fucking chat. Naval Nation says, imagine Spurs being related to... I know exactly what you're trying to say there. Imagine Spurs being related to Leicester and score lines is brilliant. In what sense? I'm really confused by that one. And I'm not saying the 4-1. I know exactly what
Can I actually speak?
Johnny, what was your point, bro?
I think you need to mute him because I can't hear you, bro.
All right, go on, Johnny. Go on, Johnny.
Yeah, fucking everyone hold your fucking tongues, bruv. Yeah, you loose tongues like the fucking devil himself, bruv. Yeah, let's calm it down a second. Yeah, all right.
Hey, don't call me the devil. Don't call me the devil. Don't call me the devil.
I'll land it, bruv. I'll land it, bruv.
Don't call me the devil, man. Don't call me the devil.
I said your tongue's out like a fucking devil, bruv.
I'm a Christian. Respect it.
All right, cool. So am I, bruv.
Have some respect.
And I'm telling you, bruv, the way you're going on, bruv, you're loose, bruv. You're loose with your tongue, mate.
Right,
yeah?
can we? If we're gonna be Christians here, if we're gonna be Christians here, can we try and be a bit godlike and let one person talk?
Don't bring religion, man. Don't bring religion.
Respect
right,
Johnny.
Shut up, Darby. Shut up.
Why are you not backing your player? You're backing your manager.
Here we go, bro.
Who doesn't play on their favorite position? Now he's playing Ziyech on his favorite position. Lukaku is now showing good. You know, he's doing his thing, and now you're blaming.
Bro, you're waffling, man.
Lewis, how can you let Johnny waffle for 20 minutes?
Lewis, please.
Lewis,
you've all been on here for 40 minutes or whatever it is, yeah? I've come on 15 minutes ago and I'm waffling, bruv. Yeah?
I just got here.
You're such a
waffler. Talking to you, fella.
You've been bullying the one player for last 3 weeks. You've been bullying one player for fucking 3 weeks.
Bob, you're waffling.
Lewis, please.
I'm sorry, you all love Lukaku, bruv. Go and suck his knob, bruv. Go and suck it, bruv.
Everybody stop. Everybody
suck
stop.
Lukaku off, bruv.
Everybody stop. Let's have some peace. Let's have some. Let's calm down. Let's just have some decorum. Right. What we were trying to say from like 5 minutes ago is that Johnny had a point he needed to drop. Johnny, can you just drop the point? No indirect, Lewis, no nothing. Just say what you gotta say. Nathaniel, let him land, please, or we're not going anywhere. Johnny, go.
Yeah. He's saying, oh, I'm supposed to back every player. Listen, I back every single player. Everyone that's known me, and you ain't known me long, son, yeah, to even know whether I back players or not, yeah? But everyone that knows me when I've entered this game, bruv, is that I back every fucking player, all right? Everyone will vouch for me for that. But at the end of the day, a player that goes and rats on your entire club, shits on your club, bad mouths your club.
Shut up,
bro.
It's done. Go off.
Do you want me to land my point or not?
Lewis,
Shut
up,
up,
bro.
Just take him out, bro.
You gotta relax, bro.
Take him out, bro. Just take him out, otherwise I'll never land my fucking point.
Johnny, there you go. He's muted. Everyone go.
They'll just unmute themselves because they're little children.
I'll mute him again. Just keep going.
Yeah, so you cannot tell me that I have to respect and back a player, bruv, that has done that to my club, to my teammates, affected the whole team, disrespected the gaffer, who's the best manager we've had since Jose Mourinho right now, bruv. Yeah, try and sabotage the whole club because he's not happy and he never really wanted to come to our club. He never wanted to play at Chelsea Football Club. He doesn't deserve to be backed, bruv. All right, but let's have it right. When I was away, and especially at the Villa game, yeah, I was fucking singing that guy's name. He changed the game. I gave him the props, bruv. I was backing him, bruv. I backed him at Brighton. And then he brought out the interview. I've got every right to not back this guy. All right? But I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, yeah? When I'm in the ground.
You're mentally ill.
When I'm in the ground, yeah, and he scores a goal, I'm celebrating it, bruv. Don't get me wrong. I will never boo the player. I'll never boo a player in a Chelsea shirt. Whether he deserves it or not, yeah? He gets boos, but I won't boo him. And I'll celebrate his goal, but I'll never sing his name, bruv. I will never call him Papa Chelsea. And that is where it is, bruv. So don't tell me that I don't back my players, bruv, yeah? Don't judge anything like that, bruv.
No, it's cool.
Johnny, can I
Lewis, meet him. No. I'm speaking now.
Okay, Nathaniel, go on, Nathaniel.
Listen, can you mute Johnny, please? Because I can speak.
Yeah, go for it. Speak it, man.
So listen, Johnny, he wants everybody to believe all his Mount stuff, but when we talk about any other player, he cries about it. Listen, he says he's proper Chelsea, he's a Chelsea fan and all that. Then why does he always? I see his tweets all about Mount, the slagging off other players. Johnny, you're a 60-year-old guy. Have some shame. Mount doesn't know who you are.
Don't cross your line, bro.
I've never called myself proper Chelsea. I'm 60 years old, bro.
Don't
Are
be
you
a
having a
fucking
laugh?
asshole.
Let him finish.
Actually,
You're not
Nathaniel,
you're 70.
That's the red
You're
card.
70.
Lewis.
Pair of you, Nathaniel, finish your point.
That's the
Okay.
red card.
And
Yeah, but
one
why the
last
fuck
thing.
is he bringing
One
the
last thing.
agent
One
here?
last thing. Ziyech was class yesterday, and for Johnny to take it away from him and talk about Mount, I find that very sad for Ziyech. And one more thing before I go. No, not before I go. One more thing. Everybody in chat spam clown emojis for Johnny because he's an
Oh,
idiot.
fuck on.
No clown
Johnny,
emojis,
Johnny,
bro.
can I ask you a
Can't be
question?
asked.
Yeah?
Right,
Listen,
okay, now
yeah,
you both
listen.
got your points
First
out, you
thing,
can
I've
say
never
what you
called
want to say.
myself proper Chelsea.
Bro, this Nathaniel guy is so extra. He
Fucking
is
blow my
so
own trumpet,
fucking
bruv. I ain't that guy. The second thing is getting personal and calling me a 60-year-old fella, yeah, is personal. It's got no relevance to what you're saying. So you claim to be a good Christian. Don't get personal, bruv. Talk football, son, yeah? That's the second thing. And the third
Johnny,
thing
ignore
is
them,
I
man.
gave Ziyech his props, yeah? But he's not consistent, bruv. And stop trolling, bruv. You
Neither
look
is
like an
Mount.
idiot. And you're the clown here, bruv.
Neither
You're
is
the
Mount,
clown
you
here.
fucking donut.
I'm not trolling.
Whoa, that's a
Who are
yellow
you
card.
calling a
Guys,
donut now, bruv?
stop getting at each
What,
other.
why is he getting
That's a
personal
yellow
now?
card.
One more thing.
Why is he getting personal
Yellow
now?
card.
Don't forget.
Yeah, hold on, Lewis, put me on
Yellow
screen.
card.
Yeah,
No,
yo,
hold
yo.
on,
Just one more thing.
I have been quiet this entire time. Let
Bruv,
me go.
you're a long way from
No,
Krispy Kreme,
and
mate.
all of you,
Long way
be
from there,
quiet.
bruv.
Let me be quiet. Why does this happen every time we come on stream and try to have just a fucking football convo? He can say whatever the fuck he wants. You can disagree and move on. He's not gonna change his mind. Nobody in the
Everyone
chat
just
who
wants to
believes
troll Johnny. I can't
exactly.
be asked.
Nobody in the chat who
Yeah.
agrees with, who doesn't agree with Johnny is gonna change their mind based on what he's saying. And those who agree are not-
Daniel, they just disagree, bruv, because they want the hype, bruv.
Lewis, can you
They just disagree because they want the attention. They're very lonely people, bruv. That's all it is, bruv.
Daniel, I've got a question.
Daniel,
Your Wi-Fi is bugging.
Alright, let me land.
Lewis, can you put
It's bugging because you
I've got a
guys
question for
are
Daniel.
fucking annoying me. What's wrong
I've
with
got a
you?
question for Daniel.
Lewis, can you put
Yellow
me
bus
between-
merchant
Fuck.
with the
I've got a
Wi-Fi
question.
bus.
I've got a
Wait,
question for
let
Daniel.
Daniel
Question.
finish. Let Daniel finish.
I've got a
Yo,
question for
stop
him.
getting fucking personal, man. Like you guys can just
I've got a
talk about
question.
the game. If he's saying something you don't like, ignore it and just move on.
Yeah, don't get
Okay,
personal, bruv.
Daniel.
You don't need to
How
even
come-
go there, bruv.
Daniel,
Fine.
Daniel.
Can I just make my point? Because I've been here for like 10 minutes. I'm not.
What?
really
What?
saying
You
anything.
handing out donuts or something? Is that what we're doing here, bruv? Are you handing out
let him
donuts now,
speak.
I'll
bruv?
hand you out
Lewis,
something in a
kick Johnny
fucking
out.
minute, Johnny.
I've had enough. Nah, kick Johnny out.
Let me
Right,
answer my
bleeding
point.
blue. What did you want to say?
Hey, Thomas, call me anybody's pet in your life, and I will block you. Okay?
Okay.
Because you were crying last time I blocked you. You're gonna cry again, you little bitch.
Oh, mate.
I thought we just said let's not get personal. Fucking hell.
Now with anybody on the
fuck?
anybody on the stream, Thomas is in the chat and he can suck my
Oh,
dick.
is he in the chat? I thought it was someone here. Okay, cool. Say less. Alright, bleeding blue. What are you saying?
Okay, Daniel.
Hey, can I just make the fucking point?
Go on,
Okay.
make your point. Bro.
What
You're
donut
on
do
the
you like?
victory.
Sorry, it's just like I don't like the way we talking over each other. That's very
What's your favorite donut?
disorienting.
Cool.
Anyway, forget the donut thing for a second. First of all, about the game yesterday, this is why I don't fear Tottenham. We will always beat them. I don't fear them for the last 3-4 years. So when they brought to the Stamford Bridge yesterday, I had no fear. I was like, cool, it's Tottenham. That's one thing. Number two, yesterday's performance was okay for our standards, but we need to do a lot better. We should have won that game 3-4-0 if it was actually clinical and had better
Lukaku tax.
decision making. Lukaku tax, of course, absolutely. But from a creation standpoint, Cho, Mount, and except for Ziyech, they both was not creating the things we need. Actually, no, I'll give it to Mount. He was actually better than Cho. But
Man,
for
respect Troy, man.
hey, what did he do yesterday? But he passed the ball 5 yards and Ziyech put it in the top corner.
No. His second half, he was balling out,
Exactly.
bruv.
The second half, you had Tanganga on toast.
Oh, really? Because from what I saw, Tanganga had a pocket in the second half. But that's
Really?
just
Is that
me.
why he
That's
came
how I
off? Is
feel.
that why he
And
came off?
don't take his
Is that
assist
why he
away
came
from him
off?
either, bro.
Okay, fair enough. I won't do that. But overall, does anybody else agree with me that we need to do better? Because even though that was a decent performance, I know this team can do better. Marcus Alonso,
100%.
Mount
can do better.
Yeah, I think we can do better.
Listen, Mount.
I feel like before you cut, I just think that we need to let's look at the 1.5 months that we've gone through a rough practice period, and to do that performance, and then we got a 2 week off. I think it just sums up like.
Why is that, Fatah? Why have you gone for a rough patch? Why? Do you know
Chloe played a
why?
brilliant ball.
Lukaku, bruv.
Got to spot something. Chloe played a brilliant ball. Chloe played a brilliant ball to Mount.
The reason, because we haven't had good performance for the last 1.5 months, and I think we ended before the 2-week break. I think it's a good note at the end of the day. That's it. Like
it's giving us momentum now. We got something to
played a
build
brilliant
on,
ball.
bruv.
In the first half, Cho played a brilliant ball to Mount, and Mount skied it, bro. He skied it when he was in the edge of the penalty area.
Skied it where,
He skied it. His left foot. His left foot. His left foot.
Skied it like Lukaku? You're crackers, bruv.
I'm not
talking about Lukaku. Look at him.
Yes, he did.
I'm not talking about Lukaku.
Lukaku.
I'm not talking about Lukaku.
Lukaku.
See,
That chat nonsense. Mount combined well with Cho and hit the ball with his left that barely went over the bar. Don't
exactly.
Are you like what is wrong with you guys?
Listen to this guy, man. It's the biggest troll I've ever heard, bro.
Daniel. You can't let Johnny. You can't let Johnny.
Fuck my life.
Johnny doesn't know what he's talking about, and he wants everyone to believe his hype about Mount. He wants everyone to believe it.
Listen, you can believe whatever you want, bro.
When you started, hold on, he's asking me a question.
Let me speak.
When you first started asking me questions, what did I tell you?
Nathaniel, you asked a question and you tried to answer your own question.
Exactly. You asked me. Let me answer.
If I never watched Mount,
for what?
I'll let you answer. If I never watched Mount play football and I heard Johnny talking about him, I'd think this guy has 20 goals, 20 assists a season, like Lampard. But this guy, Mount, he's average. So I don't want to hear you talking about Mount all the time.
He's already got better stats than Lampard, bruv. What are you talking about? At the same age, bruv. Yeah, bruv. Go and search it, mate. Go and search it, bruv. 100 appearances for Chelsea, 100 appearances for Chelsea, and he's already ahead of Lampard.
Hold on a second.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Let adults talk now. Nathaniel, I think you have a personal problem with Johnny.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't. It's really. This is how it sounds. Looks from the top, because you see I'm on top.
Bruv, everyone can't handle the minerals, and they get personal, bruv. That's how it always ends, bruv. Every person has to be personal,
Johnny.
Let him finish.
Look, every time when I first met Johnny, I was like you, young and stupid. Then I've learned to cope with it. Thanks for the Daniel therapy.
Man said he aged in 4 months talking to Johnny. I can't be off.
Listen, if my facts really age you, bruv, then you got a problem, bruv. You got a problem.
No.
Johnny,
Let me finish.
Lewis, let me Johnny,
let me finish, Nathaniel.
Just let Alex finish.
Fucking hell,
bruv. That hurt my ear, bruv. What are we in a fucking schoolroom or something, bruv? What's going on here? We got kids everywhere, bruv. Fucking hell.
Alex, go on, Alex.
Deaf, bruv.
What I'm saying is, like, you gotta when you say stuff like things like this to Johnny, you need to accept that. What kind of thing is that? If you like, you can't say it to nobody.
His brain is a computer.
No,
his brain is. He's got stupid brain. That's why.
But you saying it to him. But you saying it to him is not gonna change the thing.
Okay.
No,
I've been Johnny for like last 7-8 days.
Look, if you think that I'm the same level as Johnny, you're on the wrong.
I've been playing Johnny.
He's a long way from Starbucks.
Redneck. Yeah. Redneck.
I want to fucking talk, man.
Two questions. First question is, explain to me why 80% of people hate dislike Johnny for his opinions. And second question is why. Second question is Johnny. No, not a question. This is a statement. Johnny is a very bad guy. This guy bullies people to believe in Mount is a good player. Better than most of our players. He bullies people. This guy.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. That you actually.
Nathaniel, I can't lie. Your agenda is really showing.
Yeah, that's bad.
Let me just say something. If that's bullying, what I went through in high school must have been horrible. Jesus Christ.
Man said bullying, you know.
You know,
Johnny,
like what you guys missed is that I don't even agree
until you cry.
I'm not talking about me.
Let me ask.
No, I'm not talking about me. He's not bullying me. He's not bullying me. I'm talking about people like Klazrev. Johnny bullies people like Klazrev.
You're not the Superman to defend nobody else.
Bullies anyone.
No.
One sec. Let's go into this. Klazrev. Wait, guys. Klazrev, do you feel like you're getting bullied by Johnny?
Johnny can never bully even a fucking bird. He's a top lad.
Oh my
He's a top
god,
guy. He
bro.
can't bully anyone. Can he?
Okay. Can we
Glasgow thinks
get
he's a
back to
top
football,
guy.
please, John? Can we get back to football, please, Lewis? I just want to ask Johnny a
No.
question.
Johnny's crying,
We
man.
gotta
Johnny's
keep
crying.
this.
Damn.
Look,
No.
look.
We gotta get
Johnny's
to this
crying.
because Johnny ain't no bully, and we aren't
Look,
gonna have
Yeah,
this
man.
fight.
Bro,
He is.
I think,
nobody
Have you seen it? Have you
bullies
seen it?
Glasgow.
guys, please, can I say something? Just one thing.
Nathaniel, you can't
Just
refuse.
one thing, and I'll let y'all go. I'll get out of the stream because it gives me a headache. Nathaniel, I think what you're doing, it's not fair because what you're saying, it's a bullying, it's a popular thing to say, and you actually taking away the problem that exists at this time, that actual people did bullying. Do you see what I'm trying to address?
The main problem
Do you
is
see what I'm trying to
I
say?
will bully
By
like
making those kind, by making those kind of
Right, you want
statements,
to whistle? I got a spare for you if you
by
want.
making those kind of statements, you actually avoiding the bigger problem that exists,
Timo,
and make that
it's the
problem
board.
is not
The board is
relevant.
a problem.
The biggest problem is that Marcus Alonso's still at this club.
Listen, I didn't realise that this whole stream turned into a campaign against fucking Johnny. We got a campaign against Chelsea, bruv, as it is, bruv. I don't need a campaign
It
against
is a
Johnny,
campaign
bruv.
against
Yeah.
Johnny. Campaign against
We have
minerals.
no
Redneck.
left back,
See what
right
you're trying
back.
to
Campaign against
We don't have
minerals and
fucking
cement, bruv. Come on,
and
bruv.
Redneck.
Redneck,
I see what you're trying to say.
We have no fucking wingers.
Wait.
How are we gonna play at nil?
Bro,
Nathaniel,
relax.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
don't
leave
do it.
because I
Redneck.
think
I don't know.
this stream will
Hey,
be
look,
too
the
No, wait.
Fucking
Redneck. Redneck, I hear what you're saying.
Hold on, Nathaniel. Do you
Yo,
see
Redneck.
how I
Redneck,
handle?
yeah.
Nathaniel, you've watched this stream a lot of times. Do you see how I handle class ref?
I don't know, man. I don't know how you
What does? I don't agree with a word a class ref says.
You say
Not
okay,
a word.
move on.
You say okay, move on. Like, why? I'm not gonna
Daniel,
argue with
Daniel.
class ref all stream.
You're
I just
right.
say okay,
Dan-
all right, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, all right.
Bro, Werner is better
You're
than
right.
Lukaku.
You're right. Johnny's a
Daniel.
delusional.
Listen, at
But
the end of the day, at the end of the day,
You don't
right?
gotta agree with
Listen,
anybody.
guys,
Move
one
on.
second, yeah. Let me say this, bruv. Let me say this, yeah. Whatever
Lewis,
you lot say, whatever
I
you
can't.
think of me, whoever follows
I
me,
have a
doesn't
headache
follow
and
me,
what
has an agenda
you
against me.
actually heard
I
Cheers,
literally,
bro.
listen, let me finish, bruv. I
See you
literally.
Wait. We're saying bye to Alex, man. He's going. Take
Oh,
care of
big up
yourself.
Alex,
Guys,
big up Alex,
I
bruv.
can't.
Take care of yourself. And I'm also going to take this opportunity to read a few of the super chats because I haven't got through to it. Take care of
Lewis,
yourself.
can I say this, bruv? Lewis, can I just say this,
Why
bruv?
not?
Yeah.
Because
I just want to say this, yeah. Whatever you say, bruv. Here he goes, man. This guy.
is 100 million.
Bro, stop.
Listen, Kazrev, 1 second, bruv, yeah? Because we're talking about something serious here, yeah? We're not having a fucking bubble here, yeah? I'm saying this, yeah? Whatever you lot think of me, your agenda, whatever it is, whether you follow me, don't follow me, fucking, and you're on my balls, and you're trying to pull fucking hairs out of my ball sack, bruv, it don't bother me, bruv. I don't give a shit, bruv. At the end of the day, yeah, I'm only here because I love to talk about Chelsea Football Club, bruv. That's all I'm here for, bruv. And it doesn't affect me, bruv. You can be personal. The only things, there are certain people that have taken it too far, and I would never fucking tolerate it face to face. Those are other agendas, yeah. But these, how you been going on, mate? It don't bother me, mate. Honestly, I don't give a toss. Just talk football, mate. That's what we're here for. End of.
Right, Raddy
Nathaniel,
SoCal
if you were Mahal, I would disown
Guys,
you.
I'll give you your
let me
time. I'll
land,
give you your
let me
time. One
land.
sec. Raddy SoCal says this channel should encourage Mount fanboys. We definitely do. AV says Johnny can
Honey.
dish it out but can't take it. You have the worst takes I've ever heard. Shame to have you as a fellow Chelsea fan. That felt like a lot of unneeded energy, but
Man,
appreciate the
respect.
super chat.
Respect, Johnny.
Frosted Myth says, past few days I was playing for Krasrev to get some senses, but now I believe God. Yeah, no, I can't read the end of that still. Krasrev, go on, bro. You wanted your time to say something. What do you want to say?
Oh, big up Tony. I see you in here, bruv. I see you in here, mate. Big up Tony, bruv. Big up Tony.
Krasrev, what are you saying?
I need to go, like, I don't believe like Tottenham game shows like our problems. We have bigger problems. We don't have wingers. We don't have left back, right back. We have issues. I think Tottenham is a very open team. Like anybody can beat Tottenham, Leeds United. But when we go into like the next games, like Lille, and then probably like Premier League games and Champions League game, we're gonna struggle without our, having proper signing in our squad. We don't have any signings.
No, but what Tuchel's done, bruv? What Tuchel's done right now
Listen, Johnny. The problem
hold on. Why
you
he's so
don't blame
clever, bruv?
Tuchel.
He's clever.
You don't blame Tuchel.
I'm not blaming
You were the
Tuchel.
one
Why
who
would I
was
blame Tuchel?
never in favor of Tuchel, and now
Why-
you're in love with Tuchel.
What?
Tuchel has made
No.
so many mistakes.
Hold on a minute. You're twisting my words here. When we had Lampard, I backed him to the
You
very end.
Lampard
There was a
beat
lot of
Tuchel out.
Lampard outs,
And
yeah.
now
But when we
Not
got
Tony Mount.
Tuchel, when I
and you're not
got
willing
when
to
I
beat
got
Tuchel.
listen, when we got Tuchel, what did I say from the very start? I said I'm going to back him all the way. I back every gaffer that we've had, and I back him, and I love Tuchel. I think he's
So
elite.
how the
He's
fuck
got the
you
minerals,
played
bruv.
Lukaku
But I'm
90
not blaming
minutes for 4
Tuchel. I
games,
think he's
and it's
handled what
okay.
we've got
4
amazingly.
games in 2
The problems
weeks,
we got, he's handled it perfectly, bruv.
in January, and it's okay. We lost to fucking City because of Tuchel, not because of Lukaku, because Lukaku already
What are
played
you
90 minutes.
waffling about?
Fuck off. We lost that game because of Tuchel.
What are you
We
waffling
did
about?
lose
We
because
haven't
of
lost any
Tuchel.
game because of Tuchel, bruv. We've
The
lost it
league.
because of the performances.
Wait,
It's not
Clash,
about
what
Tuchel.
game did you say we lost because of Tuchel?
Man City.
Yeah.
Man City. Okay, delve into that, please. I want to hear this.
Listen, Lukaku should not be on the pitch against City
Facts.
because he played 90 minutes and he made a recovery from an injury, right? Then
Mhm.
he doesn't start other players.
Like
He put
Werner.
Pulisic and Ziyech in the middle. What is he trying to do? I mean, I do believe it. I do like Tuchel. I know he wants to play in
You're
a
correct,
German
he's not playing Werner.
formation. But if he can't communicate with board what he wants, he said,
Hey, look,
I've
give him
actually now
cello speed,
realized
man.
he might have said yes to Lukaku because if he should be very clear on what he doesn't want and what he wants. The guy asked him, do you want Dembele? And he's like, yeah, he's nice. I think Tuchel has a problem. He cannot convey his message to board. And if he can't convey his message to board, how is he going to get players?
The only message the board have given him
I
is to
can't
play
lie.
that.
He
Is to
wasn't
play a
lying
100
about the
million
game.
striker,
Let's be
bruv.
real.
That's the message he's been given by the board. Yeah, let's have it right. He is
Can I-
forced to play this guy to get a tune out of him. All
Let
right.
me,
He's
let
played
me
6 games, 90 minutes, and an 80 minutes game, and he scored 1 goal against Chesterfield. All right. We've tried every system around him. We've tried different combinations around him, and at the end of the day, he will not get out of this slump, bruv. He's not improving.
Let me
Johnny, can I
respond to
ask a
Clash Rep real
question,
quick.
bro?
Hang on, let me
You
respond to
can't
Clash
keep
Rep.
throwing Lukaku under the bus.
Clash
Tuchel
Rep, let me
cannot do
respond.
that.
Say,
End of the
let me
day,
What did you
respond.
bring a 100 million
he's
striker for,
responsible
bruv?
for the team.
What to
One
just
sec,
stand in one
guys,
position, bruv?
guys,
He's meant to score
guys.
goals.
Johnny, one sec. Bleeding blue. Go on, man. What do you want to say?
Thank you, Lewis. First of all, Clash Ref. Yes, Tuchel's probably like made us a lot more defensive in that game. I will agree with that. But you cannot tell me the players on the pitch did not give the level of performance we need to even have a chance against Man City. They are a machine that will not stop until this league is not a Bundesliga. And the performance I saw from them was one, lackluster, incompetent, and stupid for one thing with that pass from Ziyech to Lukaku. It's like simple things in big games we still don't do because of our players. The tactics are there for them to do, and Matisse said this properly. You can put 11 world-class players on the pitch. If they don't listen to the manager, what do you get? Manchester United. It's
not only. It's a good point.
PSG.
It's not only.
PSG.
Listen,
not,
we
hold
are not
on,
doing
Kazrev. Let me answer the guy, bruv. Fucking hell, man.
Can
I
you
want to
listen
answer
me
the
right
geezer,
now,
bruv.
for a
Let me
second?
answer the geezer.
We are
All right?
not united.
You can
We
have.
Gonna get a bag.
Kazrev, hold on a minute, bruv. Hold your fucking tongue a minute, bruv. Yeah.
Stop waffling.
Let me speak to this geezer. Yeah. All right. You made a good point. You can have world-class players on the pitch, right? They can't. Some of them won't and will take instructions. Majority of our players do take instructions, but the bottom line and the fundamental fact is, those players, when it gets to the moments where they have to make a decision or create a moment of brilliance or individual brilliance, yeah, that is down to the players. Tuchel can't do that for them or teach them that. That is natural ability. That's natural understanding of the game and experience. That comes. But if you don't have consistency of players playing week in, week out, you're not going to gain chemistry. You're not going to get consistency to then put in those performances to always deliver. So a lot of our players are being put in, tinkered about, and they have to rely on 1 game here, 2 games here, half a game here to bring the minerals, yeah, to get a chance to be played again. And now Tuchel, because of Lukaku, yeah, let's have it right, because of Lukaku, he's having to play the same players He's played Ziyech 3 games in a row. Yeah, he's played Lukaku fucking 6 games in a row. He's played Mount 2 games in a row, and he's played Cho 2 games in a row, bruv. All right, what does that tell you? He's trying to build chemistry, but the bottom line is the only 2 players in our entire fucking front line that have chemistry is Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. Everyone else, they got elements, but they're not as telepathic as Mount and Havertz. And that's the problem. And Havertz has been dropped, bruv. Havertz has been dropped, and it's ridiculous that he's been dropped because Lukaku's performances do not justify him being
Are you
played
in
on
your
that pitch,
brain?
bruv.
You're comparing Havertz with Lukaku, a 28-year-old striker.
Havertz is a
with a
baller.
22-year-old
Havertz is a
German
skillful
who hasn't
baller.
even developed yet.
Lukaku
is a proper striker.
Kazrev, let me ask you this, mate. What
Havertz
does
is not
Lukaku
even
do
a
better than
striker.
Havertz? What does Lukaku do better than Havertz? Tell me everything he does.
Finishing, his body strength.
Right, yeah, go on, that's one.
Like Davinson Sanchez.
Yeah, what
And
else?
sometimes he does 1-to-1. I mean, hardly I see them. but
1-to-1,
he
what,
does.
like the stepovers like R9, bruv, where he loses the ball?
What does Havertz do? A single own goal?
When does
from
he
a
finish?
defender?
When does he
And
finish
he's one of the
chances,
best
bruv? He
players.
scored 8 goals. He scored 8 goals
Havertz
this
is not
season.
that bad. But how can you have this argument, Havertz versus Lukaku?
Because Havertz offers you more in the system Tuchel plays. It's clear as day. He's got Havertz has got first touch. He's got movement. He's got headering ability. He can shoot. He can assist. He can link up with teammates. Lukaku can't do any of those things, bro.
Quick question.
Not one.
He can dribble.
No, he can't. And he can dribble, yeah. Lukaku can't do any of those 6
Bro,
things.
if you compare Havertz with Lukaku, I don't know.
Well, I just have, and you don't want to accept it, so let's move on, yeah?
Johnny, quick question. Yeah, you see, I get you're pissed at Lukaku, like we all are for the interview.
No, it's not about that. As a footballer, he's nowhere near Havertz level, bro.
1 second.
Anywhere near it, bro.
I agree. Havertz, as of now, brings more to the team than Lukaku. I agree. But just quick question: if we're all pissed at Lukaku for the interview, and the fact that he's not playing well doesn't help the fact, right? But I want to ask you this: even though it looks like a long way from now, if Lukaku does start performing, does start scoring goals from now until the end of the season, will you back him, or because of the interview you want him gone? If he starts,
listen, bro. He's asking me, bro.
Lukaku been
He's asking
performing
me,
with
bro.
Werner. Werner and Lukaku been playing really good together. They've been performing.
Listen. I'm going to answer this.
I don't know what you've been watching, but no.
Shall I answer this guy or not, or what?
Go on,
yeah?
Go on.
Right. So my answer would be, is if he does deliver performances, excellent performances, and he turns up in big games, in big moments like Champions League nights where he's a defining moment. He hasn't done that all season. The only game he's done it in is Aston Villa away, and I was at that game. That's the only game he's done it. All right.
What about the Zenit game? What about the Zenit game?
Zenit game. What about the Zenit game, bro?
Answer the question,
we drew the game, and that was a 1-0 goal. Yeah.
Johnny, go on.
All right. So if he does that consistently and he performs and he plays for the shirt, of course I'm going to celebrate his goals. Of course, yeah, he's going to be in a blue shirt. But I won't sing his name. I can't fully back this guy because he doesn't want to play for Chelsea. And that's my problem with him.
No, I don't agree that
he doesn't want to play for us, bro. Because if he did, if he wanted to play for Chelsea, he wouldn't have said what he said. And let's have it right. His management knew, Rock Nation knew, his agent knew, everything he knew. He knew the script of the interview. He knew exactly what he said. Don't be fooled and be naive and be silly that you think he didn't know what he did and it was a mistake. He knew exactly what he was doing, and that is more damaging.
Bro,
a worse off action, bruv, than making a general mistake as a Kazrev. Shut up, bruv. Right?
Lukaku is more blue than Mason Mount.
Oh, fucking hell, this guy, bro. I can't be bothered, man.
Mason Mount is
Honestly,
fucking from Portsmouth.
Lukaku
was like when he was a child, he was alongside Drogba.
Fucking mute this guy, man.
Wait, hold on. Let Clark talk, man. Johnny, you been talking.
Hey, Lewis, where you at, man?
I can't have a conversation, fuck's sake, because I've got this guy jumping in all the time.
Let Clark talk, bro. He's speaking facts.
Oh, I'm saying Lukaku. He's saying Lukaku is not like Lukaku doesn't play.
You're making a mockery of Lewis's channel, trolling all the time. We're here to talk about football, for fuck's sake.
We've been a mockery from him.
He wanted to play for Chelsea.
Lukaku's
Johnny,
not going to
I
play for
think on
Chelsea.
that point of
He
him
came
not
to Chelsea
wanting
for
to
a
play for
bag.
Chelsea, right?
Bro, at the end of the day,
I
who
think
cares? All these players come to any club for a bag, bro. At the end of the day, he has to score goals. Now, I
He's
mean,
not
but you guys
doing
are
that,
just
bruv, is he? He's not doing it, is he?
okay.
that's
Look,
why I asked
check it
you. That's
out.
why I asked you. If he
But
does,
And I'm
that's
telling you
why
this: if you let me
that's the fact.
finish,
That's
if you let me finish, yeah,
bro. I
he's
mean,
not
you be finishing
only.
for how long,
I
man?
have
All
shorts
right,
on
well, if
actually.
everyone doesn't
Thank
interrupt, I
you.
can finish, bruv, and it'll be quick,
Cause,
bruv.
bro,
Yeah,
you capping, bro.
Carefree.
I'm capping now. You're fucking here to just troll me, bruv.
Bro, stop. I
There
ain't
it
got
You
is.
nothing
are,
that
bruv.
against
You
you.
are.
Stop
It's clear
speaking
as
Come
day,
on,
you are
bro.
bruv.
screaming, bro.
Because the fact that you don't agree with
can we
what I'm
Stop spitting
saying,
on
it
your
tells me
mic,
everything I
bro.
need to know about you as a
Stop
fan,
spitting
bruv.
on your mic. You screaming.
One
Stop
sec.
yelling. You talking about a
One sec,
Free
guys.
conversation.
Gilmore.
Big up AV who says how much do I need to send every stream so we never have Johnny on? I'm gonna start a fundraiser. We don't do permanent bans, but we have already said if you do want to kick anybody out, it is £100 super chat. That is a
Bruv, you do
£100 super
500
chat.
for me
Thank you.
now. From now on, it's 500, bruv. I'm
Exactly.
sick of these £100
Yeah,
wishy-washy, bruv.
yeah,
£500 if you want me off
yeah,
the stream. Otherwise, I ain't fucking
yeah,
going nowhere. You understand me? Yeah?
yeah,
Listen,
If you don't like what I say,
Lukaku is
don't come
playing
on stream and
Lukaku.
listen, bruv.
Lukaku
Yeah?
is playing
yeah,
for Chelsea, and
Look.
yeah.
on
Finisher Nielsen says
Hey,
Lukaku will
class,
sack Tuchel. Mark my words. Hell no. Lukaku will go before
yo,
Tuchel ever does.
class. Let me
Um,
say one thing. I can't even hear, but let me just say something. Like I understand what Class F said it was a little bit on Tuchel, and
That's
you guys
worrying, bruv.
when he says don't ever blame, you guys don't ever blame Tuchel. Yeah, he's a little bit right about it. You cannot tell me how the whole attack, right? All of them are not firing high or scoring any goals, and you say it's not nothing on the coach.
All right. Can I
And
answer
wait,
you
hold
this?
on,
Can
hold
I
on.
ask
Let me
you this
finish.
then, bruv? I'm going to
Let me
ask
let
you a
me speak.
question then.
Let me
I'm going to
speak.
ask you
Let
this,
me.
yeah?
All right.
Go on,
Yeah.
I
ask me.
Speak.
give him
Okay.
answer.
Ask your question. Ask your question. Let me hear you.
All right,
What you want to say?
all right. So,
Yeah.
do you think it's Tuchel's fault that he's got to play Lukaku every single game when he's been poor? First thing. The
I mean,
second,
why not drop him?
the second thing is, do you take your 100 million strike off with 10 minutes to go in a game where you need to win and it's 1-1? All right. And the third
yeah,
thing
you
is,
can, you can do it.
You can do
Haaland
it.
gets substituted
he has
all the
played
time.
every single game,
Class rep,
and
shut up, let him finish.
Tuchel has tried everything in his power to get a tune out of him, and he can't get it
No,
out of
but
him.
hold
So
up.
how
Don't
is
say
that?
don't
How
let
is
him.
that Tuchel's fault?
Let me answer. Let me answer from the third one. Don't say Tuchel has tried everything in his power. No, that's
Yes, he
not
Ziyech is
has.
right. Wait.
89%
Let
in
me
the
let me
poll, by
finish
the way.
because
What?
this the game against Tottenham was the game where I've seen us play more vertical passes. If you want to get the best out of our attackers, not even just Lukaku, because it's not just Lukaku that's playing bad out of the whole attack. Let's be right. And the only reason why you on Lukaku so much is because the interview hurt you personally. I don't know why you're taking it so deep, but
Should I tell you
hold on.
why? I'll tell you why it's deep.
No,
I'll tell you why
wait,
it's deep. I
whoa,
will.
before you
I'll
say
tell
that,
you.
let me finish. Let me finish talking. You can say what you want to say. But like I'm
The
saying,
cement.
really, the main thing is the fact that when you play more vertical, right, and instead of sideways passing for 15 minutes before you find one opening, by the time you give the ball to the attackers, you got three guys on him. And I'm not saying Lukaku missing chances is on Tuchel. He shouldn't be missing those chances, but when you get 5 chances a game, 4 chances a game, he will eventually start scoring again. But the best way to do it for all our attackers is by playing faster and playing more vertical. But like you could see Jorginho yesterday. Jorginho was bad for me. You know why? Because like especially on the ball, when he gets the ball, he's so used to passing sideways that when he sees players in front of him, he just blanks out. He didn't know what to do, and he's just like,
Should I tell you why? I'll tell you why. Yeah.
oh god,
I'll tell
go
you
ahead.
why Lukaku is the way he is. Yeah.
Well,
Because
Lukaku,
the fundamental thing that everyone seems to misunderstand or avoids to understand with Lukaku is that when I say he's a
He ain't
one-trick
that guy.
pony, when he's a one-trick pony, the reason I'm going to tell you this is why he's a one-trick pony is because this player, his strongest attribute, all right. Don't get me wrong, his finishing is good, yeah. His goal record tells you that, right? But any striker should be, for 100 million, all right. But his main attribute is when he's got his back to goal, all right, and he holds the ball, he turns and he needs space to run into. Now, when you play that sort of football, that is called counter-attacking football. Tuchel does not play counter-attacking football. And when we play against teams, the majority of the time it's against low blocks. So when you need your striker, right, what you need Lukaku for is to play the ball into him against a low block for him to hold the ball and link play. He cannot hold on. He
no, you don't
cannot.
hold me on
He
because you kind
cannot
of
do that,
answered.
bruv. He
Don't hold
cannot
me.
do it,
Wait, okay,
and that is a problem.
let me say
And the
that,
fact
right?
that he can only play counter-attacking
Bro, you
football.
are
This
just
guy.
going on him because none of our attackers have been very good either.
No,
Stop
it's
it.
not about. I'm not
Stop
talking
it.
about
Hey,
other
no. Let
attackers,
me
bro.
finish. Oh, bro,
I'm not
not
talking
gonna yell.
about other
I do not want to
attackers.
yell with you.
I'm saying
Let
to
me
you,
talk.
you're avoiding my point.
Johnny,
But he's avoiding the point,
Johnny,
bro. He's avoiding the point.
Shut the fuck up, please.
Don't say that to me, bro.
It
Yeah?
doesn't matter what I say.
Don't say
Just,
shut the
okay,
fuck
just
up.
keep
Yeah?
quiet. It means the same thing, bro. Just
Yeah.
No,
You gotta keep the respect level up. Keep the respect level.
but you've missed the point. You're going off tangent
quiet.
now, and I expect it because you didn't
It's not
listen.
no tangent. Let me speak.
You didn't
bro.
listen to
Come
what I
on,
said to
man.
you.
Anyways, as I was saying. So check it out, right? My point is, look, don't tell me he's done everything in his power, because one thing about Tuchel, he takes the system above any player. He doesn't take any player so important. But anyways, and I'm not saying Tuchel is the one to blame, and this is not fire Tuchel campaign, because you guys are all either black or white. There's a gray area. Wait a minute. Let me talk.
Johnny, let him finish.
Damn. Anyways, there's a gray area. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, yes, Lukaku has not been finishing his chances, which he was not getting a lot of, except doing now in the Tottenham game and one in the Manchester City game like that. But in the Tottenham game, we played more vertical. We played so fast. Like, you played Ziyech on his natural position when he's getting the ball in space, and he could be 1v1, not sideways passing. And I know what you're talking about. Oh, maybe Lukaku is a one-trick pony. That's what you believe. But I'm telling you, none of our attackers are firing the way we should be firing. And it's because the system is making us have, like, especially when we play low block teams, right? They're all sitting behind. What's the best way to beat them? It's pace and speed. But every time we play side by side, by the time everybody, let me finish.
That's where you're wrong, bro.
Well, how?
Because you saying we go side by side. When you're playing a low block, it's about a passing game. That's why City is so good, because they pass around the opposition, pulling them out left, right, and centre to create openings. But Lukaku, hold on, you're missing the point with Lukaku, bruv. You're missing the point, bruv. Because when you got Kai Havertz in that false 9 position, what does Kai Havertz do that Lukaku doesn't do?
But they don't score goals.
No. We were scoring goals in the system with Tuchel, yeah? Because I'm telling you now, facts, Tuchel is not playing counter-attacking football. So Lukaku's going to...
What is wrong with you?
Bruv. Hold on, yeah?
What do you keep saying counter-attacking football?
Because that's the only way Lukaku can play. What do you get with that, bruv?
That is cap. You
are deluded, mate.
Counter-attacking football.
You are deluded, bro. What Conte plays possession, does he? Does Conte play possession football?
Bro,
does
you
he?
just don't know football. Just stop.
Does Conte play possession football?
Man,
does he? Answer me.
Getting in contest with you.
So you're telling me he plays like Pep Guardiola, yeah?
Bro, listen to me, right?
Does he? I'm asking you the question.
Stop asking me a stupid question. I'm not going to answer your dumb question,
does
bro.
Antonio Conte... It's not a dumb question. It's a question where you're wrong, bruv. You're wrong, bruv. Answer my question, bruv. Answer my question.
I'm not answering your stupid question.
Does Antonio Conte play possession football? Does he? No, he doesn't, bruv. No, he doesn't, bruv. And that's the point, bruv. That's the point, bruv. You don't get it, bruv. You're telling me I don't know ball, bruv, and you're the one telling me that Antonio Conte plays possession football. You're deluded, bruv. You are deluded, bruv.
Lewis, you got to mute one or both of them.
You can't play. You got to play one way or another.
What's wrong with this dude?
Because you're talking shit, bruv. You're talking shit.
No, I'm not.
You are, bruv.
Are you silly? You don't have to play counter-attacking football to play vertical. We play side by side.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about with Lukaku. What the fuck are you on about, bruv?
What is wrong with you?
So how are you going to get the best out of him, bruv?
It's not only counter-attacking football. It's the best way to get out. The best thing to get out of him. The best way to play more vertical and
no.
To have more space. Shut up.
Bruv. What do you expect to get space when you got Lukaku standing there like a plank of wood? What space
he does not
get?
stand there like a plank of wood.
Yes, he fucking well does, bruv. I've seen it for the last 6 games.
You are a sad man, bro.
Bruv, you're a Lukaku stan. That's what you are, bruv.
You're a sad man.
You're a Lukaku stan. Clearly, bruv.
Who cares, bro? Move on.
No, I do care, because this guy's costing us games, you fucking idiot, bro. He's costing us games, bro.
I can't believe
Johnny, you just got personal when you said
look at you, bro. I swear you are cutting, bro.
Because this guy's changed shit, man. This guy doesn't know ball, bro.
Can I intervene here quickly?
You don't know ball, bro.
Why
You
you
do
take
not
so
know ball,
personal with
mate.
this?
You do not know ball, bruv.
I have a
No
point I'd
ball.
like
You
to
saying
say.
the only way we can play
If,
vertical is
if
counter
you guys would let
attacking,
me
and
speak.
that is cap. The
You
best way
guys
to
want
get
to let me
out
let
of
me
all our
talk, man?
attackers.
Fucking hell! Right, just to say,
Oh my
you know we
god,
won yesterday, right?
bro!
Nobody gives a fuck if we beat
Yeah, but I
Tottenham.
can't stand
But
Lukaku
he's
stands,
always
bruv.
on
I can't
Lukaku's
stand
like
them, bruv.
out of bro. You just
They
I'm telling you.
want to argue everything to suit Lukaku's agenda, bruv. But
What
at the
do
end
you
of the
mean
day,
suit his
yeah,
agenda?
I've just told you,
I'm
bruv.
being
The manager
rational.
come
You've
out,
been
bruv.
emotional.
The manager
You've
come
been
out,
so
bruv, and said he's
emotional
not going
right
to
here.
play
You're
to
not
one player,
analyzing
bruv.
nothing. You're not
Bruv,
analyzing
you are
anything.
waffling,
You've
mate.
been
You are
emotional.
waffling, bruv. Are you telling me I don't know football? You fucking having a laugh here,
Bro,
bruv.
you are waffling.
You having a laugh, mate.
You've been emotional. I'm being rational. I'm analyzing the football.
You're
trying
talking
to tell me
rubbish,
everything is all
bruv.
on Lukaku. He's losing us games.
Do you
That
not
is so
understand,
cap.
bruv, the impact that
Just
players had
stop.
to the way we played? Do you not
Stop.
understand that, bruv?
Just
Do you not
stop,
understand
man.
the impact
Bro,
that he's had on our
you're
game?
emotional. Bro, look.
Do you not
Look,
understand the
Sam,
impact he's had on our game, bruv?
Johnny, take care of
You
yourself,
obviously
bro.
you love to spit,
emotional.
bruv, but you don't
It
listen,
is
bruv. You
sports.
don't use your
This
ears,
is
mate.
football.
You don't
Listen,
use your ears,
it is
mate.
football. You are taking it just too personal, bro. He
I'm
didn't
not.
lose.
I'm
We
stating
mad as hell,
facts,
and
bruv.
that's
He
it.
can't
Throw
play
it
in
out
the
the
other
window. Let him
system
score.
than
The best way
counter-attack
to bring
him.
him.
He can't play in the other
Nah.
system.
The best way to bring out Lukaku
Is
is
he a
not to
Lewandowski,
counter-attack
bruv?
it. That's
Is
what
he a
I'm trying
Benzema,
to tell
bruv?
you.
Is he a Harry Kane, bruv?
That
No.
is cap. He doesn't have to play a
So how
false
are you going to
nine.
get the
He
best
doesn't
out of
have to
him?
be part of the possession.
Do you know
He
what?
has to be
Yeah,
the
that
last player
chance,
touching
those
the
two
ball.
chances that Mount
That's
set
a
up, bruv.
striker.
Those two
What is
chances
wrong
Mount
with
set up, bruv.
you?
Yeah. Havertz scores those. Lukaku can't, bruv. He
What?
can't run in. He can't run in. He's a
Bro,
one-trick pony, bruv.
Bro, like
He
you
always has
capping.
been.
Look at you, bro. Johnny, are you?
I'm
not
capping
Johnny.
now.
Lewis,
Bruv, I'm
are
talking
you
to an
telling me that
idiot. I
this
can't
guy's
be
not
asked,
being
bruv.
emotional right now?
The
Are we
floor's yours,
analyzing
mate. You're a
Lukaku right now?
clown.
This guy's not
Honestly,
being
you're a fucking
emotional
clown,
as
bruv.
hell. Like
What you saying?
Can we
Absolute
let
clown, bruv.
Lewis talk, please, for once?
Like Lewis,
Come on, Lewis.
this guy's been so emotional. He's not even analyzing anything. He's just
You're
saying,
a
"Oh,
clown,
Lukaku's
bruv. I
not
just
doing this.
told you
He's a one-trick
tactics and you're
pony.
fucking
He called us
saying to me I'm being emotional.
What are you
I
going
mean,
to
Fucking
Lukaku was
idiot, man.
bored yesterday.
He
But we do
was.
have to
I'm
be
not
honest.
saying he wasn't, but like, are you listening to me? Like, why you just Lukaku's a one-trick pony? Nothing is ever going to change. You're not even trying to listen to any
You
else.
missed the point
No,
that you can only
I did
play
not.
one way
You
with
have no
Lukaku.
point. You've
You
never
can
had
only
the
play
point.
one way,
You're
and you're
just a
missing the
hater.
point
Like,
because
you
you're being
have
stupid
hate in
now.
your heart. You're just so angry. Every
Bruv,
time.
you're winding me up because you're not listening to what I'm saying,
angry,
bruv.
bro. You're an angry man. You have
Do you know what,
problems.
bruv? You don't know anything about me, bruv, yeah?
I don't, but
I
like,
think both of you should just chill. Both of you, you're
like
not gonna
what?
get. You're not gonna get.
I can't
about-
present my
This guy,
It's not
point.
gonna work. So let's just leave. I'm gonna read a few of the super chats. Big up
God.
Frosted Myth saying the
The
difference
Lukaku
between
stands are the
and a
worst,
knife.
bruv. They're worse than Jorginho stands, bruv.
One set, Johnny. Frosted Myth
I
says the
don't
difference between
understand.
Plasbreath and a knife is that a knife has a point. That's a bit deep, but fair enough. Dinishan also says Tuchel can't bring the best out of him or Rom now. He did try to yesterday, and then Lukaku didn't turn up. So that's all on him personally. And he says even Alan Shearer said Lukaku runs straight. To be fair, let's be real, he's only at his best when you give him space to run in behind. Other than that, he's
Lewis,
poor.
that's what I'm saying. So how do you get that? Hold on a minute, bruv. Let me answer Lewis, bruv. How do you get that, bruv? Shall I tell you how?
More vertical.
No, you play fucking counter attack,
No,
bruv.
it's not. What is
It's
wrong with you?
counter-attacking.
You are
What are you
dumb.
I'm dumb.
Bro, what the hell?
This guy, bruv.
DM
This
me on
guy,
Twitter,
bruv.
bro.
Honestly, this guy,
Or
bruv.
Insta.
Yeah,
Don't
he
this
thinks
guy me.
Conte plays
Don't
possession
this guy
football.
me. What is
This
wrong
guy
with you?
thinks Conte plays possession
You have
football. That's what I'm
problems.
talking to here.
What
That's
is
who I'm
why is the
talking
only
to here.
Conte, bro? Look, listen
Fucking
to me, right?
hell, bruv.
Let me just say one
Honestly,
thing,
bruv.
right?
Bro,
Look,
stop
Lewis,
waffling,
I'm
man.
gonna
You're
leave
just
because
waffling.
I cannot yell with this dude, right?
You're waffling so much.
Whatever you say, I don't care. I'm gonna just say this. He's always saying the best way to get out of Lukaku is counter-attacking. No,
That's
it's not.
facts.
The best.
Yes, it is, bruv.
Okay, maybe it's the best way, but there are other ways to do
So
it.
why
too.
did you go all
It's
the
not just
fucking way around the
counter-attacking
houses to get to
football.
that, bruv,
We
and
have to
agree?
play to get the
Why
best
couldn't you
out
just
of him.
agree in the first
It makes
place?
no sense.
Yeah, because
That's what I'm
he's
saying. You're
Tuchel,
being
Mr.
stubborn,
Not
bruv.
Lukaku.
That's
You're
what
being
I'm
stubborn,
saying.
bruv.
Like, what is wrong with you? Counter-attacking football is
God,
not the
Lukaku
only way we could get the
is
best out out of him.
Yes, it is, bruv. It's clear as
not the
day.
only way.
That's why we had a prolific
It's not
season with
the only
Conte. What are you
way.
talking
Shut
about?
up. That is
Give
cap.
Lukaku the
It's
What
not
are you
time
the
talking
only
about? He
way.
played with Martinez up front, bruv.
You are not.
Give
No,
Lukaku could proper
Okay,
player.
so he worked for Inter Milan
Fucking
that
hell,
way.
bruv.
Tuchel is a world-class manager. He could figure it out.
He's
Bro,
not going to build it around Lukaku. So get it in your head, bruv.
man,
He ain't going to build it around him, bruv.
Just stop.
Yeah.
It's not the only
So
way.
that's it.
You
End of, bruv.
emotional.
End of,
It's
bruv.
not the
End
only
of.
way. Talking about the only
With
way is
for
counter-attacking
Don't tell me about
football.
being
You make
emotional,
no
bruv. It's
sense.
because you don't listen, mate.
You do
No
not
way
listen
they're
to
saying
football.
love
If you think
counter
the
in
only way, the
comment
best way to
section.
get out
They
of
can't.
counter-attacking football, the only way,
Fellas, might as well get your food, man. Might as well
the
get your
only
food.
way,
You don't get it, mate. You don't
bro,
get it,
the
bro.
only way,
Yeah,
stop. That's cap.
Johnny is so out of depth. He's blaming Lukaku for every single
Like, it
game.
makes no sense no
It is
more.
so
That's what
fucking
I'm saying. Like,
annoying.
it's
Okay,
just
hold up,
stupid now.
hold up 1 second. Hold up 1 second. Can we not attack Joe for no reason? We can all agree that pretty much everyone, bar Lukaku yesterday,
Man, are you talking about
played
attack
to a
Johnny for
decent
no
level.
reason? This guy comes here
Decent
and
level,
talk
yeah.
about Lukaku every time that he's
Listen,
like he's a
Mason
virus.
Mount,
Because Lukaku is performing terribly, and the others are actually playing all right to a certain
Havertz
extent.
haven't played
Yesterday,
good too.
Okay, yesterday they played all right, but like you acting like everybody's like around the attacking system is playing very all great. 10 goals, and Lukaku's the one on 5 goals. Stop acting like that. The whole attack has not been working for a long time. The attack has not been firing under Tuchel for a while. I mean, it's like if you want to catch up to Manchester City, that is our end point right now. Manchester City is not going anywhere. You guys got to understand that. The way we can catch up to them is not Havertz playing false nine and scoring 10 goals and Jorginho being our highest goal scorer. It's by we got to play more vertical, not sideways passing.
Bro, listen, what do you not understand?
What are you talking about?
Do you not understand how fucking Tuchel plays football, bruv? Do you not understand how he plays football?
Johnny, 1 second.
He doesn't understand the tactics of the game,
I
bro.
understand that Lukaku and whatever, all our attackers are not playing, are not performing, are not scoring crazy goal. I get that. But you cannot sit there and tell me Lukaku's trying his best. The guy doesn't move.
He never tries his best.
Yes, he does move.
He tries his best. This guy's saying he tries his best.
That's his best.
I don't care about trying his best. I need him to be the right
That's his best. I don't want him to
Why is it about trying his best? You guys take passion.
Bro, you're the one passionate with Lukaku, bro, saying he plays his best.
He has to have the passion.
He's been terrible, bruv. He's been terrible. 6 games on the
Our
draw.
whole attack has been
you are too much
bad.
right now.
Oh, so we're going to blame the whole... Why do you think it's bad, bruv? It's because of Lukaku. What are you talking
It's been
about?
bad before Lukaku came here. Stop capping.
Oh my God, we won the Champions League. What are you
We're
talking
not
about?
Manchester City, but with the attack we had. Stop lying.
Lewis, bruv, I've got to leave, bruv. I can't take people like this, bruv.
Yeah, bro, you cannot take the truth, nigga, because all you do is come here and talk cap. Thank you, get him out of here.
International break.
Bro, all you do is waffle, man. All you do is waffle.
Yeah, no worries. Big up Finishing
you
saying
talking
Lukaku.
nonsense.
Bro,
Big up Finishing saying Lukaku.
I'm not going to agree with everything you guys say because you guys come on the panel 100% every time. It's not agreeing on everything. I'm gonna be objective and rational and analyze the game. That's how you talk football.
Now I hear what you're saying. Big up Finishing. Guys, eat it up. I'll give you the floor. Give me a sec. Dinishin says Lukaku is 100 million and he can't.
Let me land after.
Damn right. Yeah, we go on. 2 more points before we wrap up the stream.
Yeah, we just wrap up. It's just already.
Listen, Lewis, you can blame a player for 1 game, 2 games, but this has been for fucking last 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, because it's been shit.
He's a system manager. He likes German players. He wants to have a system. If he can't do it, if he cannot communicate with board, he can't have his own way. If he can't be, proper about his signing, what he wants to sign, then how is he going to help our players?
Okay, what German players does he want?
He's killing every individuality from our players. Ziyech couldn't do what he did last game for a whole season. Lukaku is a finisher. He can't do his own job. Even Werner is fed up with Tuchel sometimes nowadays.
Look, I'm not saying
bro. I'm not agreeing with
I am not agreeing anything. Look, bro. Okay, let me just say one thing. Now Johnny's out, bro.
I just have a problem with his communication skills.
I
have a problem with his communication skills. He's not going to board.
Okay.
Board is not going to invest in him if they're not sure about what he wants. Because Tuchel tells, I'm a manager. Give me whatever players you want to give me. I would do according to that. If he's that type of a manager, then listen, I don't know
Hey,
how
he
is
has a
it for long
point.
term or not.
He has
Okay,
a
okay,
point.
wait.
He has a
Wait,
point.
let me
Sumani.
respond. If he has a point, let me fucking respond. Guys been arguing about Lukaku being good or not. Let me respond to both him and Class. Let me respond to Class real quick.
Go on, bro.
You do understand that that's PR, right? He's talking to Marina and Roman probably consistently about who he wants. It's up to Marina and the board to get who he wants.
How are you so sure about that?
Because I have a
Listen, I
fucking
know,
brain.
I
You
know
have an
Tuchel.
insider?
I know Tuchel more than you. Tuchel never
I didn't
ever.
say that.
Stop, Kazarov.
Tuchel
You're
doesn't
definitely
talk
all the
with
time, man.
Marina all the
look.
time.
Lazarov, first of all, you both just interrupted me
And Lewis,
before I
put
was
the link
not
in the
making my
chat.
point. That's one
Listen,
thing. Lazarov, shut up.
just give me a second. When he
No,
had
you already had your second over this entire stream. Let me finish.
Dude, I just want to say one thing now. Johnny's
when he
out,
had
bro.
Milano,
Johnny
when he
is
had
like
Jose
making me
Mourinho,
so mad,
we
bro.
had a very good communication. Because of them, we could have all the players we wanted. Right now, we want Kunde, we want Shumeni, and all those sort of players. But Tuchel is not able to communicate with the board, and board doesn't trust Tuchel. Like
I'm
board
not
gonna
saying
give him a
any of that. Don't
he's
combine
not
me
gonna
with
honestly
Classer,
what he
please.
wants. If Tuchel wants German players, he should say
No,
I need system players.
no, that's
Why is
not. I don't believe that.
Okay. So
Look,
obviously, you
no.
on Clash Ref have to brain of a fucking peanut.
This is
Before,
this is on Classer. This is Classer saying it.
yeah,
I'm
I'm not
not
blaming you for
combining
it,
with
but
him.
let me just say this. So you're saying he has a board communication problem. Then why did we hire him in the first place? That is our board's issue. I'm looking at the board right now thinking like, do we have an incompetent board? They spend money, but our scouting network is trash. Marina's just not doing anything right now. We're in what is it? This 23rd of January, 24th of January. We have still not signed a wing back already. Are we just not wanting Tuchel to succeed? If we just got him who we wanted, I don't even want Usman Dembele anywhere near my club. But if Tuchel wants him, I'll bite the bullet on that one.
But I always say something about Tuchel. Why does he? Okay, look, he has Aspi and Alonso on. Why does he keep playing them? And I know you cannot say that's the only guys that there are not. There's no other players, even the youth team or somewhere that could do a better job than what, especially Alonso. Let me not. Aspi sometimes pisses me off, but Alonso's he's just a detriment to our build-up play when we play the 3-4-3. That's the difference. But like
Yeah,
now,
but like,
if you have
to add context to it, because if you play a forward back, that means you have to play Jorginho.
okay, you don't have. I mean, look, you saw the judge. I've never been a fan of Jorginho in a sense because I remember coming on this stream, Lewis. I remember I said, well, how do we have a deep line playmaker that doesn't ever pass forward? And Scott and the guys said, oh, that was not his requirement. I always said that he could not just do it, especially to a consistent rate, because Jorginho is more worried about his pass accuracy. He's more worried about how many if he gets 92 pass accuracy, he's good for the game. But like you could see during this the game against Tottenham, when we change, and it's not even all about changing formations. We got to understand that it's the instructions too, right?
We should play that new left back we signed.
You said what?
We should play the new left back we signed.
No, he's like 18 and he's just going to the development.
Trust.
But I'm just saying, like, I know we have guys in that left back position, even in our youth team. I know that could do a better job just because they have a pace. And I'm not just saying Cobham. I know they'll do a better job than Alonso. And right now, that could even help us because you a better crosser, a better person that could overlap. That's what's killing our attackers, because when you play Alonso and Aspi, especially in the game against Manchester City, it's like you have 7 defenders on the pitch. With 7 defenders, I mean the back 5, recounting the wing backs, plus Kovacic and who played the Manchester City. I can't say, right? So I mean they scored the odd goals here and there. They're not like consistent goal scorers from midfield. Alonso is not very good. He will never overlap. Aspi will never overlap. So it's like you have 7 defenders on the pitch and 3 attackers that isolated on top. Then we play side to side passing. So the ball doesn't get to them fast enough for them to do what they got to do. Then they got 2 guys on them. So like the problem is, okay, yeah, I understand what you're saying. We might not have the DM to do it, or like we don't want to use Kante back at the DM position again. But I feel like we got to figure something out because if you want to put Alonso in there, You gotta actually play him like a left back, honestly. But we don't want that to happen. So scrap Alonso, get some guy from the youth team. I know will do a better job than
Lewis
Marcos
Hall.
Alonso. I don't care what you're saying, because just that pace is just needed. That pace is just a needed position, like just needed in that position. And that's why I feel about why everyone says don't blame Tuchel. No one's saying when you give Tuchel a little bit criticism, it means fire
Westbrook is
Tuchel.
shit.
I do not care about I don't care about firing Tuchel. I'm never a fire manager. I was backing Lampard to the end, and it's the same way as Tuchel, because who cares about firing? Let them do their job, and after contract, if the Chelsea board sees what they like, they'll
Vernon, get
extend
out my
it.
club.
That's on that. But
Shut up, W.
But my point is literally just with that what we did
My
against.
point is, Tuchel is a very good coach, but he needs to be more involved with transfers and stuff.
Oh, I don't know
He
about
needs
that. I
to
mean,
be
yeah, you can say
visible.
that, bro.
Because if we are trying to make our team next 10 years at least 5 to 6 a Premier League or 2 to 3 Champions League, then he needs to be visionary. He should be looking for longer term. I know Tuchel is young because he never
Okay, yeah,
interferes with
Tuchel is a
transfers.
world-class manager.
But he needs to learn this
Whoever that guy said.
attitude. English football is
Thank God for
totally
Tuchel.
different
I'm
than
not saying
German
he's
football.
a bad
In
manager.
German football, a coach is just a coach. He only has to be involved in tactics, formation, and everything. But Tuchel is now in England, so he needs to learn. He needs to be more involved. He needs Dembele. A lot of people doesn't like Dembele. Both might be confused about Dembele, but he needs to have his authority. I need this guy. I want him.
Hey, what's up, Jim?
Hey, what's
I
up,
think
Jim?
what we need the
Yeah, what's
most
going on,
is a
people?
DM.
Yes,
I've been
bro.
listening
You
to the
enjoyed the
comments, man.
carnage?
You guys are fucking unreal. We win a game, it's like we lost it. Fucking
You
hell.
know them ones. We are about to wrap up the stream. Big up Dinishan saying Babylon, any manager besides Tuchel will be 7th. Any thoughts, Jem, before we wrap this up?
Listen, look, I was listening to how we were speaking just now about the Tuchel thing. Like, I agree 100%. Tuchel's definitely the one we need to back. I think if the ball do get rid of him, we're not going to ever find a manager tactically tactically good enough to manage Chelsea for a very long time. And I think it's important that we continue to back that. But in terms of Lukaku, I said it, man. He's not scoring goals, and I've taken out the personal relationship or connection when it comes to him. I look at it purely on the business side of things. Him coming here doing his job and scoring goals, and not even that. If he's not doing that, just do the basics, man. Hold the ball up, get involved in the play, be a nuisance. I just don't. I know, Lewis, you was at the game, and I was watching it on the TV. But when you watch him, do you feel that he puts his
He wasn't
body
at the
around
game.
enough
Lewis
up
wasn't at
front?
the game. I was at the game.
Oh, was he at the game? That's all. Yeah. Do you feel like he puts his body around enough or works hard enough for the team?
Not
Just
really.
tired.
No.
He's tired.
No.
He's
Not even
tired.
tired,
Not
though.
in my
I'm not
opinion.
gonna
No.
blame it on
That's
tiredness.
not an excuse.
It's
That is
not
not
an
in
excuse,
no way an
bro.
excuse.
Let me ask. I just want to. I know. Just let me answer. Just a quick answer to that. I feel like we always expect working hard for the team and everything. I understand what you guys are saying, but at the end of the day, right, the team has to end up trying to serve the striker, like feed the striker. But our system does not make us do that, because the system comes first. And Tuchel says, remember what he said in his interview, like, it's not about one man. Not saying it's all about one man, but you got to know who your important player is. So I feel like the thing, what you're saying, working hard for the team. Yeah, I know you want him to come back, combine with the midfield a little bit, press, but at the end of the day, I need him in that box, right? And we have to be able to make sure that he's the last man touching the ball to score the goal. Not
Yeah,
every
but he
other
had
person
opportunities
sideways to
against Spurs.
sideways.
He has had opportunities. Against Man City, he's 1-1 with He's 1-1 with Edison, and he makes the wrong decision.
Yes, I mean,
he's had he's
Yeah,
having so.
but I mean,
same
you
for
have 2 opportunities while other players will have like 5. Or other
No, but it's not the
strikers have
point.
like 5
Wait a
opportunities.
second. We brought Lukaku in to stop that, to not have that issue anymore. And someone that scored 300 career goals, for me, in them moments, needs to be the difference. And he hasn't done that up to now. I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just saying from what I've seen up to now.
It's just that just started after that interview thing. Maybe who knows?
No, but it's not
maybe...
even that for me, because I'm going to be honest with you. I've actually put that interview thing aside. The interview thing is all Lukaku's own fucking doing. Let's get it right. The fact that everyone looks at Lukaku even closer is because he done that interview. That's on him. They ain't on the fans. That's on him as a player.
You know, so he needs to show us on the
Everyone's
pitch
hopping
his
on. I'm about to hop
performances.
off.
Oh yeah, go on, Lewis. Yeah,
Prime
go.
time.
Go on.
But yeah, Prime, drop your thoughts before we end the stream, bro. When you're done with your mic.
Should
No,
we come in here
nothing.
defend Lukaku? I can't bother.
Jem, I just just know when if you do a madness, I'll defend you like I defend Lukaku. So just relax. But but yeah, no, nothing really. I've just been listening to the stream. A lot of loud chaos, but you know, it is what it is.
Minerals.
Okay, cool. Minerals aren't real. But anyway, yeah.
I agree with that.
Look,
That's facts.
look, I know we're all going back and forth and stuff. And I was on the terrace with Jem. We went back and forth about Lukaku, but we won at the end of the day. We've beaten Spurs 4 times comfortably. You know, with players like Alonso and Aspie and Kepa, etc., etc. Let's just be happy.
Guys,
Right?
guys. Can we just again? I will say this to the day it's over. Tottenham should not be a measuring stick that we should be happy about. We beat them every fucking year. It's not something we should be happy about. It's just like
My point is like the way we're kind of all arguing mainly about the Lukaku point. Like we won the game. Like we should just kind of all be happy that we win a game.
Move on.
Like if he's that's kind of my point essentially. But yeah, I don't know.
For me, I just wanted to make we can talk about the fact he was poor, but still accept the fact that we won as a result of it. It's just I don't know why we were raging about him.
Yeah, I don't think he's as poor. He's not as bad as what people are making him out to be. However, I do also agree that there are things I do agree that there are things he needs to like improve on his movement and stuff. But like the fact of we don't create for this guy or we don't create enough for him is a problem clearly.
The
and
thing is,
it's not.
If it's a thing that if it's the same, sorry, just quickly, if it's a thing where it's a system and he doesn't suit the system, which is fine, I won't even argue against that. It's fine. Then we need to buy players that perfectly suit our system, or also just be a hindrance to the team. So if it's like who we're linked with, Dembele or whatever, I don't really care. But they need to be players that actually suit the system, not just these X Factor guys that are brilliant, but you have to build completely around them. But I'm done. Sorry.
Yeah, if there's any more games in a 4-2-2-2 and I see that sort of performance, so there are going to have to be serious words. But we are going to end the stream here. Do have to dip. But big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for Shameless FC. Peace, guys.